Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first session of tonight's new campaign, which is Vanguards of the Horizon, a D&D 5e live stream starring a new cast, excluding myself. So let's go around, find out who everybody is, and then we will jump into the meat and potato of things, because I'm really hungry and meat and potato sounds really good right now. So, starting off, we have our first-time face on here, our new DM, Nat.
Hello. My favorite day of the week is Tuesday.
That's a very specific day. We'll find out why at some point, I hope. And then we have another new face, though certainly a close friend of mine, Kyle.
Hey.
Excuse me, please no gang signs. I do not accept that kind of thing. You can see my face on there. Hi, I'm Arch. In case you don't know who I am, well, welcome to my stream. I'm the one that runs the show. And we have Jeff, or as we're calling him now, Yef.
It's a silent J, and my least favorite day of the week is Tuesday. So,
oh no, controversy.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure I can do this job.
Yep. Kyle the Lesser is in chat and says, this must be the Kyle the Greater. You are correct, Kyle.
Hey, we need it best.
So one thing I would like to mention real quick before I hand everything over to Nat for the stream. For those of you who are not new to the channel, you may have seen that I run a campaign on Sunday nights, Aranthea's Awakening. Part of the fun of the Sunday night campaign is that I have something called Bardic Stream Die, which is basically you, the viewer, have a way of interacting directly with us, the players, on the game. The way it works is that if you look down below at the little tabs on the stream, there is a tips area. What you can do is there's a little chart basically telling you that you can donate a certain amount of money during any of these D&D streams. And depending on the amount of money you donate, you can send a message with the donation saying, I would like to give this character a D4 inspiration as an example, or a D6, D10, however you want to do it. It basically tells you down below what the amount is and what the dice it gives. There is no limit on who you can give what dice to. There is a limit of 1 of these dice per person. And there is a rule that Nat and I have worked on in that we have special rules for resurrection, and the dice cannot be used for that. So if any of you that are watching at any point would like to interact with us and perhaps help out one of your favorite characters, that is a very good way to do so. You also have the opportunity of making your own NPC in the world by donating $10. You can work with Nat and have your own custom NPC within reason added into the world. Unless
Reason
there's
is stretchable.
Stretchable, but not completely breakable. Bemi Esports, thank you very much for the follow at the beginning of the stream. I appreciate it.
Is it Benny?
Unless there is anything else, I am going to pass everything over to Nat.
All right. Thank you, Arch. So, our story begins at... The story begins at one Kenneth Roads, a town of crossroads, a town of the frontier, a town on the edge. It is a late night in this Kenneth Roads, and a later night still for these 3 strangers in the night that fate shall soon intertwine. At this point, I would ask each player in turn to describe their character briefly and what's kept them up quite so late this night. Arch, could you start us off?
Absolutely. Do you want just description, or should we go into like meta, like this is so and so and this is what they are and all that?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of the meta?
Yeah.
All right, so bare basics here. My character is Vinos Lonebrook. He goes by the name Vinny. He is a Unearthed Arcana Beastmaster Ranger. He is a Ghostwise Halfling. Description, he is Where's my description? Here it is. He is 20 years old. He is 3 feet 1 inches, which puts him just above average of the average halfling. He looks pretty skinny, weighing in at roughly 40 pounds. Green eyes. He's got tan, dirty skin. Looks like he's been living on the streets a lot, with disheveled brown hair. He is wearing a very dirty and not well kept set of leather armor with 2 leather belts, one going over the shoulder, one around the waist, with 2 short swords, a dagger across the chest, and a longbow and quiver of arrows on the back, as well as a backpack. It is also worth mentioning that he has with him a fluffy companion of his by the name of Mako, who is a rather fluffy and vicious-looking wolf with black and gray fur with a white belly.
And what has kept you up so late this night?
Probably just a stroke of insomnia, so he's just kind of using Mako as kind of a pillow, and probably just talking to him. Just talking to Mako, just relaxing, trying to ease himself to sleep, even though he knows it's probably not going to work out so well.
All right. And Jeff?
I'm playing Ezekiel Kane. He is a 65-year-old male human. He's a wizard. He's led a pretty solitary life as a hermit, so his face is rather weathered, so he actually appears to be closer to probably 75. However, that solitary existence, it's kept him pretty fit and spry. So he's nice, healthy man. He sports a long white beard that it's not overly groomed, but he keeps it pretty well kept. Tied off with like a little leather thing, just very, very comfortable. He's got long white hair that he has back in a ponytail, kind of a top knot type deal. He has gray eyes. And being that he's led kind of a solitary existence, he kind of eschews the use of a traditional wizard's robe. Instead, he wears kind of more of a sturdy leathers, kind of suitable for somebody living in the wilderness. And he wears a long dark gray cloak with a hood. He walks with a quarter staff. He kind of leans on it a little bit for support. He is a wizard that has studied the school of chronomancy, so time. And being that Kenneth Rhodes is a kind of a crossroads of sorts, and he's lived around this area for a while, studying kind of the differences between the planes and them intersecting. And he felt something kind of strange, I guess, in the moon and in the stars and the alignments of everything tonight. And he feels like tonight was a good night to be out, to go, I guess, exploring a little bit.
All right. Thank you. And Kyle?
So my character his name is Taylor Ball, but all of his friends call him Tay. He is a human, around 20 years old. He is a fighter, arcane archer. I'm gonna literally read this description I sent to Nat because it's pretty great. So he's a cross between Dave Franco and Anakin Skywalker from The Phantom Menace. He's on the short side. He has basic white boy features, probably has a shark tooth necklace, and drinks a macchiato for the aesthetic. So that's Tay. He has like a short sword on his side, and like the bow across the back, and like he's wearing some nice clothes. And he's like probably like out on the streets, like looking at the stars, having like a moonlit walk, like unironically.
So,
I have a question.
I'm glad you clarified unironically.
Very important question here. Jeff, what was your race again?
I'm a human.
So,
no one
all right.
has dark vision.
No one has dark vision.
I'm gonna go ahead and just change the title of the stream here to 2.5 Men, if that's all right.
But who's the happy man?
No,
You or me?
it's appropriate. Yeah.
I mean, it's really like 4.5 with Mako.
Yeah, I mean, kinda.
All right, so, Tay, as you're going down the streets of Kenneth through the night, you stumble upon one of the more bustly taverns in town. It's referred to as the Whiskey Traveler, and you can hear blasting, jaunty music from inside, the clinking of glasses. Would that be something that tempts Tay?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tay's gonna go in there. He hears that music going. He's like, oh yeah, this is my kind of party.
All right. All right. So, with that late night, everyone's night winding through, eventually coming to satisfactory ends for each of you. Eventually, you are able to chase down sleep, Vinny, against the warm fur of Mako. Eventually, Zeke, your limbs tire and you return, and you find a bed for the night. And Tay, after a raucous night of good drink and good company, you find yourself a nice bar stool to pass out on. And then night falls. Well, night finishes. Your sleep takes you. And when you wake back up, you all feel properly rested, fully aware, like you got a full night's sleep. But it's still black outside.
Oh, it's a good night's sleep.
At this point, there is a knocking against the tavern door, and a yell, "Everyone, get up! Defend yourself!" Very gruff, very blasé, almost like it's a normal day, but it's not the day. And Tay, as you find your way outside into the street, it is that guards are about carrying torches. The sky is dark. There is a sliver of moon, so there is just barely dim light about for your lack of dark vision eyes to barely see from. And you run into a familiar face. This is one of Thea. This is an Eladrin woman with blonde cascading hair who is in a guard's garb, who you know from previous work together. She runs up to you swiftly and says, Tay, okay, so we're not really sure what's going on. The guards are rounding up people, but there's been reports that there's something's appeared out on the slopes to the west, but we can't check it out. Can you... I know you can still handle yourself. Can you maybe... Do you know anyone? Can you head out there and figure out what's going on?
I guess. What time is it?
We're a little confused on that, but we think it's about noon.
I slept till noon? It's an early
Is that
day.
really important detail right now?
That's an early day. I need my beauty sleep, man. All right. I'll go check something out. Like,
All right.
where is it again?
Up Western Slopes. Just head out of town west. We're good there.
Okay. And he's like he starts walking that way with his drink, and he's like trudging along.
All right, Zeke, or Ezekiel, as you are known sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You stumble out into the roads of Kenneth, into a very similar scenario. It's still black. You question some passing guards as to the time and figure out that it is, in fact, nowhere near what it should look like in the sky. And could you make me a perception check?
Yes, I can.
First roll of the game. Nice. That's a good omen.
All right.
I should probably have that open.
All right.
I'm looking at that. Oh god.
And besides the fact that there's no sun, your first inkling that something may be amiss comes from a painful shriek from maybe 100 feet away from you to the east. And you glance in that direction to see that a younger woman has some sort of angry, bulbous creature with two legs and a mouth that's just rows and rows of teeth, latched upon her thigh.
You there, miss? Miss? Do you need some help? Do you need assistance?
And right about then, she dies from it.
Oh. I guess that was a yes.
As two more jump out and begin feasting on her body.
I look around. Is there anything else besides them feasting on her body? Do they notice me? Do I see that?
They do not seem to have noticed you yet. There's three of them now, and they're about 100 feet away. And a little closer than that, about 30 feet away from you, in that direction, you see a human man with kind of brown hair, with a drink in his hand, stumbling by. Looks like he's not ready to be awake yet.
You there, young man! Young man! Do you see those creatures over there? Look at them!
Yeah?
Hey, listen, boy! Those creatures just killed that woman. Perhaps we should do something about it.
Right about here is where you notice the dead body and the feasting.
Okay, he throws the mug at me. He's like, "Hey, get off her!"
So you chuck the mug, and I'd like you to make a improvised range attack, which you're proficient with because of Tavern Brawler,
Hey,
Oh my god.
and that is a dex-based attack.
it helps when you're a drunk. All right, how do I do this? I've never used Roll20. I don't know how to do this. So,
What?
how to do an unarmed strike?
/R d20 plus 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Just type
Okay.
that in.
/R d20 plus 5.
Nat, for the record, I imagine that Vinny and Mako were probably like in an alley since pets are not allowed.
Yeah, that was kind of my assumption.
All
I
right.
imagine how you might be able to see where this is going.
Uh-huh.
So I rolled an 11.
And so you chuck the tankard, and it clatters on the ground next to them, rolling down the street a little bit. And the three of them look up at you all at once. Their beady little eyes absolutely eclipsed by their mouth, which is most of them. And at this point, I'd like all three of you to roll initiative.
Ooh.
What are these things again?
You're not sure what they are? They have 2 feet and all these weird bulbous creatures. And they seem to have bitten and latched onto her. If you'd like, you may make an Arcana check to attempt to figure out what they are.
When I click initiative, it says...
You have to select the token on the map.
Yeah, same.
Ah.
See,
Select
this is why we should have like a rundown of like how to use Roll20 first.
That's
Nope,
all right.
man.
That's why I'm here.
Trial by fire,
Kyle's
man.
Roll20.
I got an 18 for initiative.
Click 20.
How do I select that thing?
Nat, there is also a built-in initiative tracker in
Hey!
Roll20.
Yeah.
It
But
did it.
I have been playing with enough new toys today, so I'm doing old
Fair.
school.
All right.
Kyle, nice.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to select my token on the thing.
Just click them.
Yep.
I'm clicking.
You may have
all around them.
Go up to the top left and select the select/move option on the
Okay.
toolbar,
Select
very
slash
top.
move. I did that.
and then pick the clicker, and then try clicking on it again.
Oh no, you know what it is? Nat, I have control of Zeke's token, but he doesn't.
That would make sense. I was like, I'm doing all these things, and it's not working.
One moment. Oh, I
Constantly
pooped
problems
you out a
going on
new.
with Zeke.
Okay. I'm gonna poop you out a new token and see if you can do that one.
Select slash move. Nope.
Oppressive gloom.
All right.
If anything, Jeff,
Yeah.
just do a dex check because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Where it says dexterity, just click on that.
Okay. Yeah, I can do
There
that.
you go. Yep.
That works. Yeah.
20 for initiative. Nice. Yeah.
All right, so
You said I can make an Arcana check to figure out what these things are.
yes, and anyone can if they so desire.
Nope.
I mean, I would. I'd like to.
Go ahead.
Oh nope, I don't know what the hell these things are.
+5.
They have teeth.
I'm rolling really low today.
It's a
This is
Pac-Man.
fun.
Waka, 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 waka. They want the pills inside your body.
The only thing inside my body right now is the booze.
All right, so Tay and Zeke, who would like to go first? Between you two, you got the same number.
Oh, wait, what?
No,
No,
they didn't.
No.
I got
They did?
13.
Oh, sorry, I heard 20.
Yep, that was
For
me.
Zeke. My
Yeah,
bad.
I got 13. Sorry. Kyle got 20.
So like, I threw the tankard at one of them, and then
And
I
how'd
was
you fare?
like, oh, well, I guess I'll just use like my bow. Like, why am I throwing?
Crazy idea that.
That's stupid. Why am I doing that? So I'm gonna shoot one, because that's what I do.
Yep.
Nice. First attack of the game. You're doing real well.
All right, so
How is it
you
11 to hit? That's so
pull out your bow and pull back an arrow, aim it right at its big bulbous mouth, and you feel like I can't get. This is too early for this. And you release, shooting clear at its mouth as it then deftly rolls out of the way.
Noon is so early. Gosh.
Yes.
You sound like me right now. To me, IRL.
Vinny.
Hey.
At this point, there's a commotion that's starting to wake you up, and with the whole insomnia thing, it's just way too easy for that to happen. So mostly your first thought is annoyance.
Mm.
But you're just down the alley, and you can see down the way, two of these strange, large-mouthed creatures. And then you see an arrow zip by, almost striking one of them. And I imagine you might want to respond to that.
Yeah, so Vinny is going to stand up and go, ah, shit. Mako, time to go to work, let's go. Come on, wake up, you... Alright, yep. And then Mako just kind of like slowly gets up, does like one of those like big dog yawns and just... Yeah. Vinny's just gonna put one foot into the stirrup of the saddle and hop onto Mako's back. Draw his swords and rush out at these creatures.
Yes, and you can easily get to them.
Yeah, I think Mako's got like a 40-foot run speed, so...
Yeah.
Alright,
fine.
so because Mako and I are a well-oiled machine of fluff and murder, I am going to have Mako bite at the nearest one.
Alright. So go ahead and make that attack roll.
Alright. And Mako has advantage because I am riding him.
Pack tactics.
He
That's a
gets
crit.
advantage.
Holy shit!
That'll do
Holy
it.
Shit.
Nice.
What's that? Oh,
D4 for everyone.
thank you,
Okay, so
Jess,
it-
very much for the donation. $3 says a D4 for everyone.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jess.
So, I would have this creature make a strength save, but Mako just grabs it on what approximates its neck. It's pretty bulbous, just kind of round shapey.
One might say he bites it by the balls.
Yeah, sinks his teeth in and like takes one paw and puts it on it and literally like dog rips it in half.
Oh, who's your good boy?
And that's a dead thing.
And
Vinny still gets stacked.
yes, so Vinny is going to take his two short swords and do a side slash with both at the other one.
Sounds good.
Alright, so main hand is a 20 to hit for 7 piercing damage.
Totally. You definitely slash across it.
And then the offhand is also a 20 to hit for 7 piercing.
So, you, after Mako rips this thing in half, you kind of turn in the saddle and with two deft swipes, cut this thing into 4 pieces.
Vinny's just gonna look around like, what the fuck's going on here? I was trying to have a nap.
So at this point, there is one of these creatures left, but at this point, I'd like everybody to make a perception check.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I am not good at those.
You want the wolf making one as well?
Sure.
Is this
20.
considered a hearing or a smelling thing?
Absolutely.
Alright, then he's got the advantage on that too. That's an 8 for Mako. Never mind, Mako. What the fuck are you doing?
Make a try.
Stop chewing on the body, Mako.
Oh, Zeke, with your 22, you very clearly hear the noise and commotion of more of these. They make kind of a weird gurgling, chittering noise. It's very hard to describe because I'm not trying to.
Young man, do you have any more of those tankers to throw? You might be more effective if you did it again. You know, the one that you threw that hit the ground?
Listen,
you have those again?
I'm not
More
interested
bow
in your
arrows?
sarcasm.
Okay, well,
and
there's
with
more
that-
of them coming.
Zeke, that is your turn.
Oh.
No, as in you have a turn now.
Ow! I thought you meant that was...
It is now your turn.
I'm just not gonna talk
My
to
bad, I
anybody.
said the wrong words.
So I know there's more coming. How many of them do
Yeah.
I see? Just the one?
There's
that's left?
currently one. You hear more. There's a corner about 30 feet out that you can hear them kind of emanating from. You think they might round around that.
Yeah, with my 22 perception, which is in that 20.
Yeah, pretty good.
Can I tell how many there are coming?
Sure. There are 3 more.
3 more coming up.
Oh, it sounds like there's 3 more coming, young man. Will you help me defeat them?
And then I'm gonna cast magic missile on the one mofo that I can see still.
All right.
Spell level 1. Did I do that right?
Do only 1 force damage. It's 1d4 plus 1.
So that's a 2. So just
Okay.
roll the other ones.
Yeah.
Just manually roll. Do /R space and then, or Nat, I suppose if you want to do the,
Oh
the
no.
blanket.
Go ahead.
We're doing great.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
if you wanted to do the blanket, then I guess it would do 3 damage since it was 1 per
Well,
missile.
do
but-
2 more because I'm feeling generous. Because
So-
that was
so-
abysmal. 2d4
Okay.
plus 2. More.
So slash
R.
2d4 plus 2.
There you
Okay.
go.
So you've done 7 damage to that one as you invoke your spell and little arcane beams arc out, and the thing tries to follow all of them at once, but it only has 2 eyes. That then gets kind of batted, and it actually falls back on its little butt and flips back forward. And for a moment, it's almost cute, and then it opens its mouth again.
Ah.
Oh, it's a little butt.
All right. Now it is. Did you anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna move, I guess, closer to this young thug that I've seen with a bow that's close to me.
Young thug with a
You
bow.
call it thug?
All right.
Rude.
Hey man, you're drunk. Okay, drunk in you're drunk in public.
I'm just tired.
You're drunk from yesterday, man.
I'm fine.
All right, so it is their turn. So this one runs up. Actually, no, it's still next to the wolf man. So it's gonna just try to go for the low-hanging fruit of the wolf.
It's trying to hit Mako.
And that's a natural 1 for a total of 4 to hit.
Ah, yeah, it's not gonna do it.
I don't think so. So it kind of does a little hop leap, but Mako just kind of like moves 2 feet over, and it just onto the dirt, stands back up.
Mako just looks over.
And 3 more of these little creatures come kind of waddling on the corner. They're startlingly fast though, as they cover 70 feet across the dirt and get up in your faces.
Okay.
They're waddling.
Yeah,
They're so
waddling quickly.
I just
That's not
imagine
a
these
match,
things
you
look like
follow.
cherry pits with legs. Legs and teeth.
I'm imagining the thing
That's
from
not bad.
Stranger Things season 2.
I haven't watched it, so.
Little demon dog.
At this point, it is Tay's turn again.
So I'm gonna shoot the one that Zeke hit, and by shoot I mean hope to shoot. Okay, that's not that bad.
And at this point, you knock another arrow, let it loose, and it tries to dodge out of the way, but you just barely catch it right in the eye because they're kind of off to the sides. Roll damage. Oh, damn, is 7. So, and that will kill that little bugger.
Oh, well done. Well done.
See, you're fine. We're fine. Just calm down, man. You're loud.
All right. Vinny, there are 3 more of these things about you.
Great. Vinny's just gonna look down to Mako. Alright, Mako. Time to get to some of the heavy shit. Let's go. And Mako is going to bite the nearest one.
Sure.
He's just gonna like clamp down on it and try to like do that dog thing where like it bites down and then shakes.
They're about the right size. They're a little smaller than you.
These things are chew toys for him. What can I say? That's a 16 to hit for 10 piercing damage.
And
DC 11 strength save.
Yeah, well, once again, it doesn't need to make that strength save, as
It's a chew
Mako
toy.
just clamps down, and it even squeaks a little bit.
This one lives long enough to squeak.
I believe Vinny would like to act as well.
Yeah. So Vinny's gonna take both his swords, and he's just gonna take another. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he's gonna do a hunter's mark on one of them.
Why not?
Hey.
So he's gonna take he's gonna take his one sword, point that, and go, "You're fucking dead." That's how he count. That's his hunter's mark.
That's about right.
And then he's gonna take the one sword and slash down on it because the hunter's mark's a bonus action.
Yep.
So that's 18 to hit for 5 piercing.
Does that count the hunter's mark damage?
No. I gotta roll that shit.
That's
That's an extra 6.
Whew! Whoa, that took it from a minor wound to lopping both its feet off and watching it bleed out before you.
Ah. Hey, anybody want to go bowling?
All right.
Holy man, it's so fun.
Who the
Zeke,
fuck are you?
There's one left.
Well, I want to do something cool on it then.
No, you're not allowed to.
Oh well, I guess I'll just.
Careful, you don't have a stroke, old man.
I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. I'm gonna try that out.
All right, it's gonna make a wisdom save. Because it is at full hit points, it will only take 1d8 damage.
Right.
Oh, that's no. That would be a 9.
I don't think that passes.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't. You could have a 10 intelligence and it would still fail that save.
Holy man, I'm rolling the worst.
Well, it's wounded. If you do it again, it'll take a d12.
That's true. That's true. But I think it'll be dead by the time it gets back to my turn. So.
It's pretty likely.
Yeah.
Tay.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it,
As you do.
as we do. Nothing fancy, just a regular shoot. Ooh, 20 to hit. Not natural, but it's 20.
And while it's Zeke casts out an incantation, and you can see there's like a little kind of almost like a dusting effect around it as its skin browns and decays ever so slightly, which is cut off abruptly by an arrow shooting it clear through the head and it falling over.
Yo, look, I got it. I got it, man. We're good. We all good.
Well, I think I'll keep you around.
All right, that's creepy.
At that point,
Why don't you
have...
come back to my my cabin with me? What?
No comfy, no comfy.
Okay. At that point, we have fallen out of rounds, and you are free to do with what you may.
These are rather curious creatures. I'm gonna go up and like look at them.
So now that you have more time to examine them, I'd let you make an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay. Let's do Arcana.
I'm trying to find that tankard I threw.
Oh, all right. 18 will do it.
Could I make a nature check? See if maybe it's something I know from out in the wilds.
You scour your brain for it, but it's just not from that realm of stuff.
Okay.
I rolled
However,
an
with an 18
yeah.
Arcana, you recognize this as one of the wretched, as a type of sorrow sworn, which are creatures derived from very strong negative emotions from the Shadowfell.
These creatures, I've read about them. I believe they come from the Shadow Realms. The Wretched is what they go by. Triggered by strong negative emotions. Have you been having a bad day, young man? Did you bring this about?
I'm sorry,
I
who
glare at Tay right now.
Why do you think I did that? Like, I literally just woke up, and they said there was like something going on. And I came back here, and you started screaming at me. These things are like eating someone. And I said, "Okay, let me help out, I guess."
You should show some respect when you talk to your elders. And then I'm gonna kind of keep examining the wretched growth thingy.
I'm like picking up the tankard I threw, and I'm like trying to clean it off. And I'm like,
There's actually, the way it fell, there's like, a little like half an inch of alcohol still in the corner of it, but like it's pretty dusty.
I'm gonna press the digitation that off, like just like you know what? Get away.
Sure, you press digitation, the tankard clean, and take the last little bit.
Yep, we're good.
You know, old man, where I come from, if you're gonna be asking for respect, you'd best believe that you'd be earning it first, alright?
Huh? What was that? Speak up! Speak up!
I said I'm gonna gut you like a fish!
What? Why? I didn't do anything to you.
What you said, though.
That's not what I actually said.
Listen, there's creepy little bowling ball bad guys who are running around killing things, and you're threatening me. I don't appreciate that.
Well, I was trying to take my nap over here in the alleyway, and then you guys was busy having your little brawl here with the balls, and I don't appreciate being woken up when I'm trying to take my nap. All right, me and Mako, we're trying to rest here. Kind of had a busy day. Speaking of which,
it wasn't my fault. It was the wretched thing. They showed up here. Well, I didn't do it. I just tried to kill them.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have been eating some rotten cherries.
Rotten cherries?
Yeah, they look like cherry pits. You ain't ever eaten a cherry.
No, I don't like cherries. They're gross.
Who the fuck don't like cherries?
Yeah, well, me. I just told you.
I'm gonna go try to find Thea.
Sure, she's probably not far.
Did you tell us that, or are you just wandering off?
I'm wandering. I don't know. Okay. You do.
Who the fuck was that guy?
Right.
Some drunkard.
Yeah.
So
you wander off. Probably takes about a 30-second travel back back a little way across the town, because you weren't going that long. And she's basically still there, trying to round up and kind of head count the people in the town. Safety procedures, because things started to attack, and it's nighttime when it should be light out. Those tend to put a town on alert.
I'm assuming if they're like gathering people, there's noises and stuff. So if I would hear that and probably head toward kind of gathering to see what that is as well.
Sure. You kind of
carrying one. I'm going to pick up one of those, the wretched, and bring it with me too.
Yeah. It's like the size of a gnome. Do you want the one without legs? It's a little lighter.
Yeah.
God. It's like a little bit big.
Yeah. All right. So you get over to Thea. What do you want to say?
Yo, Thea. Do you know what's happening? Like you said they just came out of nowhere. Anything?
Well, the sun didn't rise, so that was a start.
True.
So that was kind of the first clue when it was 9. And the sun wasn't out.
You were up at 9? Why were you up at 9, man?
I get up and work at 5 because I'm part of the town guard. But that time of day where you're usually still up drinking and partying. It's okay. Love you. Anyway, so there's been some reports of some sort of structure that's appeared outside of town on the slopes. Happened overnight before these things started happening. But the guard are all allocated to protecting the town, so I was wondering if you could, as a little personal favor, maybe go check it out for me.
A building just showed up?
Yeah.
Well, shit. How'd they do that?
I really
okay,
don't have
you want to go figure that out. Oh, okay. Now I got you.
I'd like you to figure
Sorry.
that out.
A little slow in the uptake. You know, woke up at noon, early day. Not really thinking yet. Haven't had coffee. Okay.
Continually predictable.
Was I close enough to overhear?
Probably.
All right.
So, why are you carrying one of those things like a book bag, man?
I just wanted to show it to you, Thea.
I would assume I know who she is, right? Because I live.
I mean, she's a peacekeeper. She's on a moderate level guard. You've probably seen her before. You've been here long enough.
You miss God's woman.
Yes.
This is what attacked us, and I like shove it at her and like hand it to her like forcefully, with the severed legs first, so that it's like blood's dripping. Just yeah,
Excellent.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, that was my kill. What are you doing?
There's more back there.
She's
a great kill.
You, Vinny, back there. And she's like, "Do you want it?"
I mean, is it edible?
I
Oh,
don't
God.
have the faintest clue.
Oh god, please don't try eating that. Oh no.
With my Arcana check from earlier, would I know if it was edible or?
You wouldn't advise it,
Um,
but whether or not something's edible is really more in the range of survival.
Well,
I don't know.
I wouldn't eat it, little man, but you can if you'd like.
Hey, don't call me little man. I got a name.
What's your name then?
Name's Vinny. This
All
is
right,
Mako.
Vinny.
Yo, Mako?
Yeah,
What kind of dog is he?
it's a wolf. You ain't ever seen a wolf
Oh,
before?
he's a wolf. That explains a lot. He's bigger than a regular dog. Can I pet him? He's pretty. He's real pretty.
Sure. I can't guarantee you're gonna come away with your hand or not, but
No, I'm good with dogs. It's fine.
you know
Vinny,
what?
was
Go
it?
for it. Yes. Yeah.
Vinny, you said that was your kill.
A few of them back there might kill if I'm do say so myself.
Well, like I was mentioning to a good friend of mine here, Tay, there's
What's
some
up?
sort of
What's up,
structure that's appeared on the slopes of town to the west, and you seem capable. We could put some coin your way for the trouble. The guard are all stuck, grounding up and protecting the villagers.
Wait. You said it was a favor. You told me
Yeah,
it was.
because you owe me like 6 of them, Tay.
No. You can't just offer him money and then just say it's for me. It's a favor. That's not cool.
Fine. You can spare some coin your way.
No. You know what? I'll make you a better deal. All right. We'll go. Well, 3 of us here, including you, old man. We'll go do this. All right. And I'll take his pay, and then Tay, you do. Sorry, what was your name?
This is Tay. You got it.
No, not you. The nice lady here.
Oh, that's Thea. She cool.
Oh, Thea.
Thea. All right. So Thea, here's what we'll do. You'll give me Tay's money here and my money, and then Tay, you're gonna do a favor because don't be a little bitch about it. Help your friend out. All right, capiche?
I wouldn't really call us friends, like ex-coworkers, maybe.
Wow,
Like,
Thea, you gonna take that?
I'm really a little too busy right now to really get into the interpersonal fight.
I can break his kneecaps if you want. I'll break his kneecaps right now.
I'll do it for free. Thea, I'll do it for free. It's
That's-
an interesting time with the planar convergence. and
I'll take his pay
the
too, then.
stars alignment and the moon.
Okay, how about
and
this?
I'll go check it out.
If Zeke's willing to do it for free, we can give Tay his pay, and it'll give you double.
You know what? I'll take that deal.
I'm cool with that too.
Throw in
I'm cool.
some jerky for the wolf as well while we're at it.
I mean, Mako always needs her pay, doesn't she?
Yo, can I feed the wolf?
That's really his choice, isn't it?
I mean, you can listen. I do what you want, but if you lose a hand, that ain't on me.
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
Let's go.
what direction is this thingy? This building that showed up?
West.
West. I just start walking west.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start going. I'm like, come on, Mako, let's go.
All right.
Come on.
I imagine that doesn't work at all.
No. No, Mako just kind of stands there like what? Like that, like a head tilt, like what?
Especially considering you're on top of Mako right now.
Yeah. I'm like eye level with normal people right now.
I didn't realize you were on top of him right now.
Yeah, the wolf has a harness and everything. It's gorgeous.
Cool.
It's probably the only clean thing that I have.
I'm just petting him while he's riding. Oh, that's weird.
Whoa,
does
watch
this-
the hand. You're getting real close to the goods here.
So does this little scrappy band head toward follow Zeke? Eventually.
I'm assuming like after like a while, like we're ahead of him because he's a little slower.
Oh, I mean, actually, I take off walking, and you would be very surprised at my.
He's a very fit
speed.
65-year-old.
I am very spry.
I'm on a wolf.
I mean, yeah, you can catch up.
I'm still dragging a little bit, like rubbing my eyes, like, all right, wait.
Also,
awake.
Matt, I'm still
You're good.
maintaining concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, that's what, an hour?
An
for that
hour.
one? Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I thought. Cool.
It's very important I
Um,
maintain that.
Yeah, it's value. Gotta get that value.
I only got 3 spell slots. I gotta make them count.
Yeah. So you head
West.
west. Yeah. My brain math. Head and you get up, and the town starts to go up on a little bit of a rise as it starts to approach the mountains. And you would have quite the breathtaking view if it wasn't pitch black right now, except for a small sliver of moonlight. Does anyone want to light a torch?
I'll light one.
Cool.
I don't have a torch.
When Vinny pulls out the torch, I use prestidigitation. I can't say that one.
Prestidigitation.
I had a little bit too much drink. I like snap my fingers and light it for him.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
real
pull out the
useful.
torch.
Cool.
It burst into flames, and it almost cindered your eyebrow a little bit because it was kind of close to your face.
Oh,
You weren't ready to be on fire yet.
give me a warning if you're gonna do that. That was cool and all. Give me a warning.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
you
like to
can
do
do that
cool
too.
things.
I can do that too. I'll snuff it and then I'll light it back up. I
And
can
then
do that too.
I snuff it and then I light it back up too.
Yo,
Can we do like a thing?
Yo, we're like magic bros now.
I'm gonna hit one of yous over the head with this thing if you don't cut the shit.
All
right.
Sorry, man. Sorry, sir.
As you head up the slope through Kenneth, literally kind of in the middle of the road continued, there's a large keep, which, if I'm understanding how Roll20
Ooh.
works,
Oh, yeah,
You should be
okay,
able to
there was
see
a
that.
map. There's a map. I was not
see.
aware of there being a map. Okay.
Wow.
okay.
Big ass map.
Oh my god. Alright, where are we?
I think I'm gonna.
right near the. Okay, so letting you know, this big neon green color,
That is...
that's what I use to mark doors and stairs and ladders and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. I am glad that I prepared Roll20 for this.
Is there a way to
Okay.
zoom out? Actually, I'm really
Yes,
jammed in.
top right of the display port, there is a slider bar.
Oh god.
And I'm just not gonna put Vinny on the board yet
there
because
we
you're on
go.
top of a
That's
wolf.
better. Yeah, I like that more. Oh, that's too far.
Guys, there's some
Yeah.
real fancy shit talking right here. I wasn't expecting none of that.
If there's anybody listening, I apologize. It's my first time doing roll.
There are currently 6 viewers, so yes, there are quite a few
cool.
people watching.
Cool. Well,
If
hello,
there's anyone
everybody.
listening, we have so many viewers.
Viewers.
You don't even know. You just don't even know.
I still don't know if I can take control of my dude. So
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I tried to monkey with it to make sure you had access, and it says you do, but Roll20 has lied to me before.
Is that me in the middle? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Select move. Nope.
So,
I can't select it. So somebody might have to move me. Sorry. Just to keep this moving along. We can figure it out after the session. I
Yeah.
guess.
So, in front of you is a fairly sizable keep that has been plopped literally in the middle of town. Well, kind of to the outskirts. And in this section here in front is a very large portcullis gate in the front that seems to be, as of this time, the only point of entrance.
This real fucking weird here.
I'm just
Well,
so
I-
confused how like there's an entire keep here overnight. Like this wasn't here
Yes.
yesterday.
It's most peculiar. Most peculiar.
Like this is some magic shit right here. That's
Do
cool.
do you want to go knock on it, and I'll just I'll be right over here, ready to
Oh,
run.
you can knock on it, and I'll be right here. I like that better.
A better idea. Go.
Maybe we should look around.
No. I insist. Old man, why don't you go knock? Go.
Yeah.
If they ask what you're
no,
doing,
no,
just
no.
be like, I'm just sorry, senile. Where am I?
I am not the one who knocks.
no.
That's not
No.
me.
You can do it, Vinny, and you can be like, "Yo, I'm just trying to sell some Boy Scout cookies."
What the
We're gonna
fuck are
spend the
Boy
next
Scout
2
cookies?
hours deciding who's gonna knock on his door.
So, as you stand outside the door bickering,
Yeah, that's what we do.
portcullis suddenly raises with a ruckus, and the large, rounded top door actually falls forward, old-fashioned style, just at your feet with a dust rising into the air.
Alright, that's some real creepy shit.
Well, seems like an invitation.
At least I wasn't have to knock like that. I'm cool with that. Like, what if we were underneath that when that happened? Then we would have been dead.
Fuck's sake.
Yes.
Alright, listen. If we're going in, stay behind me. Don't touch nothing.
Oh, I plan on it. I'll plan on touching a lot of things. I'm sorry, not touching anything. Yep, that. Yep,
I literally just said don't touch anything.
won't do it.
I'm gonna cut your fingers off if you touch anything.
Understood.
Alright. Let's fucking go.
I'll follow you. Yes, you seem
So-
stout.
Is that
Yes.
his fault?
Are we moving inside?
Yep.
Reminding myself that Mako currently has a torch.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, what do I see?
Alright, so you see inside this room a very large antechamber, 2 more doors on the wall sides. There are some shelves covered, filled with some books. There's a coat rack that is very alluring, like it's gilded, and 2 large wrought iron chandeliers.
Is there anything on the coat rack?
The coat rack is currently empty, but pretty.
I'd like to do some sort of check on and look at the bookcase.
Sure.
I'd like to look at the books.
So, as you walk over to the bookcase, which we're just gonna say is over here, and you just go looking at the books.
Yeah, I'm not touching them yet. I'm just looking at seeing what.
Yeah. Make
What?
me an investigation check.
If I notice any.
Oh yeah. So you can tell that there's actually underneath the shelf that's just kind of under eye level. This would have been pretty easy for Vinny to see if he wasn't mounted. There's actually a little kind of flinging spike ball that is weighted back to kind of swing underneath and fling at someone's face. You
Okay.
can't quite tell what would trigger it as of right now, but you're pretty sure it probably involves touching it in some way.
Do I see any way of maybe disabling it?
You could try. That'd be a thieves' tools check.
Yeah.
Many of us have that.
I actually have some. Yeah. I'm a wizard with some surprises. You didn't know that.
Yes.
You can heal people and he can pick locks. Look how useful he is.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a try. Actually, I'm gonna step back because I know how far away it is, and I'm gonna use Mage Hand to just start pulling books off the shelf and like placing them on the ground. And I know
Yeah.
that might take some time, but I'm gonna do that.
What are you doing over there, buddy?
Yeah, I
I
thought
want
we
to
weren't
see if
gonna
these
touch anything.
these books might be useful.
So as the matron reaches out for the first book, lifts it off, and the spike ball flies and flings out. Ting, ting, ting. I'm assuming you took a few steps back.
Oh yeah.
But there's a fairly small chance it hits one of the other 2.
Uh-oh.
So,
Sorry about that.
Wait, how far? I didn't.
Arch and Kyle, just choose a high or low for me.
Uh-oh. I like high.
I
I'll
thought
go
Tay would
low, I
say that.
guess.
What was that?
I'll go low, I guess.
All right, so it just binks about the room, bing, 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 but not coming close enough to any of you to incur any kind of dodging.
Cool.
Ooh, watch out! Sorry, there was a trap there.
What the fuck did I just say about touching shit?
It wasn't me.
I was
It wa-
right
it
at the
wasn't me.
door 5 seconds ago.
I'm just laughing the entire time.
I just said, what did I just say? Repeat it back to me.
You said,
Don't
what did, I
touch
just, what did I
anything.
just say? That's what you
Don't
just
touch
said.
anything.
Don't be cute.
I
I
cute.
can't help it.
Oh, you're talking to him again. Yeah, that's right. Alright, sorry, my bad. Thought you were talking to me.
Are you like? Have you been drinking?
I
Now I'm
stopped
talking to
drinking-
you.
Oh. Now you're talking to me?
Yeah, the only
Okay,
one that's
yeah.
acting drunk in the room right now.
No, like, it's just like, it's cool. I mean, I drank a little bit when I woke up, but like, that was just...
Oh,
left over
it's
from
cool.
last night.
So you're high.
No, I haven't done, no. I don't think so. Maybe?
I believe the phrase
I don't
is
think so.
hungover. Hungover.
Little bit of that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Mako, we're really bedding with strange fellows here.
So now that I've triggered that trap and I've pretty decent job looking at it, I don't think there's another trap. So I'm gonna go up and start looking at books and like see
Yeah.
if I see anything that's useful. Looking at titles,
There's some history books. Actually, sorry, do you speak Elven?
I do not know.
Okay. You see a lot of books in Elven, and you see one book in Infernal. Do you speak Infernal?
I don't, but would I recognize it as Infernal?
Probably.
All right, well, I'm gonna
Your
take that book.
expertise in Arcana. You probably
I'm
recognize it as Infernal.
I'm gonna take that book.
Can I like walk up
Stand out
behind
to
him
me.
and like look at the books?
Sure. So there's a number of Elven histories, as well as a unwritten in journal, so just a blank book, basically. Yeah, it's worth like 50 gold, though.
The journal is?
Yeah, blank books are good.
Oh.
And then there's a calendar that's pretty old, couple hundred years.
While they're looking at the books, Vinny wants to listen at the top door. Like,
Sure.
have just Mako pad over to it and then put an ear up to it.
Sounds good to me. Make me a perception check. And does Mako want to make a perception check as well?
Yeah, why not? I imagine it's very funny, like cartoon style. Like Vinny leans up and puts an ear on the door, and then you just see Mako just kind of also lean up with one ear just against the door.
Ruh-roh. Zoink, Scooby!
Oh my
So perception for Vinny is a 17.
That's pretty good.
Perception for Mako is a 22.
Yeah. So you put your ear against the door. Seems good. I don't hear anything, but as you, but once you start proceeding, Mako gives you like a signal. It's like, Mako thinks there's something.
What's going on, boy? Bad? Is bad shit? Alright, let's go check out the other door first, and then we'll see what's going on.
I'm looking at the calendar.
Sure. It's 212 years old. It's an elven calendar. There's a birthday written in. For one Tariel.
Tario?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to listen to the same door as
The bottom one.
the other door?
Yep. So perception for Vinny is an 8, not so good this time. And for Mako is a 21.
Very similar to the previous results, but this time you're looking for the signal from Mako, like pretty solidly.
Mako's again being like, nah.
Yeah. There's some fishy business.
Young man, you're looking at the calendar. Do you speak Elvish?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's like yawning. He's like rubbing his eyes. He's like kind of coming to finally.
What is your
Like-
name, by the way? I haven't been introduced. We
Yeah,
walked all this way together, and
I'm Tay.
I should know your name.
Yeah,
Oh, Tay, I know.
You're Zeke,
I'm
right?
Ezekiel. I'm Ezekiel.
Yeah.
You can call me Zeke, though. Yes.
So yeah, I speak Elven and
Huh.
like Halfling and like Primordial and like I speak a lot of things.
Ooh,
Honestly,
very interesting.
it's like the one thing I'm good at.
Ah. I usually just use magic to learn languages, to read things, but that's
No,
really interesting. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
no fun. That's no fun. You gotta like get in and like learn that stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's real cute, used to's, but there's some fishy business going on behind both doors here. So if you wouldn't mind,
Oh yeah, shit.
you know, like,
Fish?
No.
Fish?
Stacking
No,
up.
not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of fish.
oh my fucking god, hold
I
on.
prefer poultry of some sort.
Vinny's gonna use his silent speech to cut out the loss of hearing issue here.
Oh yeah, because you can just. So you.
I
Zeke,
telepathically
you
speak to Ezekiel and be
What
like,
the
just in your head.
I said there's a fucking fishy business going on behind the door.
There's no need for the profanity, young man. But okay, well, like what sort of fishy?
What profanity? What am I
You
saying?
said the F word. I prefer if you don't.
That's a part of my dialogue, my my
Where are
vocabulary.
you from? Where are you from? You're very interesting.
Is this like going
Accent.
on in their heads or is that loud?
It's
Can you
a
respond?
it's
So I'm just talking out loud. He's stuck in my head, and then Taze.
no, it does not say that it's two-way, and it doesn't seem to inclinate that it is.
Cause like Tay's like thinks he's sobering up right now, but like if you're doing this, then he doesn't know what's
I think
happening.
you just made Zeke look like a crazy man.
Awesome. Well, if the shoe fits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So,
leave it
is there
alone.
something behind that door or not?
It's all indications from Mako here is saying yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
So do me a favor, be ready. I'ma open the door here, and if there's some bad shit, make it die.
Did you notice anything behind the other door?
Yeah, both doors there was some fishy shit going on. Mako was giving me the signal.
All right. Which
Alright,
door are we going to
alright.
first then?
I don't really care personally. I mean, we're in front of this one right here. Might as well just fucking open the door.
I'm
Alright,
gonna cast mage armor on myself before
That's
we
a
open the door.
good decision.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Excuse
So-
me, Pi, but I did this voice first. Zaltana stole it from me. For clarification.
Listen,
Oh,
I don't like
yes,
that you can see the chat and I can't.
So do I have to like physically modify my armor class, or how do I make that?
Your
just
AC
do
is
it?
16 now.
Okay, cool. I'll just write that down.
Yeah, basically, you just gotta memorize your AC with the mage armor and all that shit. If you want later on, I can show you how to put it on your character sheet and just turn it off when you're not wearing it.
Yeah. Yeah, probably after this.
Is
I and
Vinny gonna open the door?
Yeah, Vinny's. Well, the dog ain't gonna fucking open the door, so of course I'm gonna open.
Yeah,
No,
but someone else could do it.
no, I know. I'm just making a joke. All right, these are the
I'm
jokes.
I'm standing back with an arrow ready.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I got my swords out. I'm ready to do some shit.
Open the door. Oh. Pew.
What's behind door number 1? Please say that, Pappy.
So, inside this room,
Oh,
you
it's a double room.
see your double room. They're connected. It didn't really matter which door you're listening at. Yeah. Inside this room, you see it looks like a kind of dining mess space, and you see 3 unsavory characters. They have this kind of gothic style, and they have kind of this gothic style and this very smooth skin and lots of piercings across themselves. And they have odd weaponry like spiky chains and whips and odd equipment like that.
I'm gonna do it.
Sure.
Do they look hostile? Do they look like they're just having breakfast?
They look like they were trying to be quiet
Oh.
and are annoyed that it didn't work.
Okay,
Huh?
so yeah, they was trying to be sneaky and shit. That's not good.
Yeah. So I'd like everyone to please roll me some initiative.
You know, I would love to.
The initiative.
And the best part is because, oh fuck, I could have done some shit. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, moving along.
You get advantage on initiative. Oh, and you get advantage to hit people with who go after you. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I forgot a lot of shit, okay? Like, I could have done Primeval Awareness and just be like, hey, is there any people in the fucking building?
That takes
Yeah.
like 10 minutes, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
They made it easier in the UA version.
Oh, I just got a crit on initiative, alright. That's cool.
Meanwhile, I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, over in bumfuck nowhere.
So 1 second.
I'll give you 2 seconds just because I like
Tay,
it.
what did you get?
I got a 9.
I'm proud of you, Vinny.
I got 23, that's a natty right there.
That's pretty good. Zeke.
19.
All right, and that's predictable.
You predicted
Alright,
we would
so-
come here.
Vinny,
Hey, what's
go
going on?
ahead.
Alright,
Wreck 'em.
so let's go with mofo number 1 that's on the bottom here. So I'm gonna kick Mako over to this guy, be like getting right up in his business. And I'm gonna have Mako try to like do a 1-2 combo where like he bites him in the ankle and just tries to yank the leg out from under him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get him.
Alright, Mako, do your work. So 17 to hit for 8 piercing, and he's gotta make a DC 11 strength save.
Oh yeah, that'll totally hit. And this, for once, we actually have to roll one of these saves.
I'm shocked. I'm shooketh.
Shooketh. Okay. And that's a 2. So that guy is prone.
Alright, that's good. I like to hear that. Not that it really matters because I had advantage anyways, but you know what? It's fine. I like knocking people on the asses. It's funny. And then I forget, is it a bonus action or a free action to move to Hunter's Mark?
Bonus
You can
action.
use a bonus action. Alright, so I'm gonna move a bonus action over to him. Bonus due to Hunter's Mark on him, move him over there. And then advantage, I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna try to stab it down into this guy's gut. Do him
Sounds good.
real dirty. That's a 12 to hit. I don't know if that's gonna do it. You know what? Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna do my bar extreme dice here because I got a D4. I'm gonna burn it.
Get him.
I'm gonna get him. Alright, I'm using my D4 right now. Thank you, Jess, for the D4. That's an extra 2, so that's a 14 to hit.
And that actually cracks. Crack is my shorthand for you hit the number on exactsies.
Oh, Jess, you're a real lifesaver there. I appreciate that. So that's
And that is 6 damage.
8 because he's a humanoid, I assume.
Oh yeah, yes.
And then an
that-
extra D6 for the Hunter's Mark. It's an extra 4 damage.
So 12, 18 total, and that gets rid of that guy.
I just stick my sword right through the stomach, real slow. Be like, knock, knock, who's home?
Yar. Alright, that is
Alright.
Vinny's turn. Or did you want to move a little more?
Yeah, because you know what? I only moved 2 spaces, and
You
so
got
let's
some more.
see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right up in that business.
Oh, that was a poor choice.
So when you move there, you can see in this room above you, I'm gonna use chessboards because I don't have things for the wretched on Roll20 because they're very specific.
Yes, alright.
Yeah, and there's 4 more of these things.
It's real good.
Do you say anything to us about those things?
Yeah. Be like, hey guys, there's more of them in the other room here if you want to have some fun.
Cool.
All right, that is Zeke's turn next.
I'm gonna move forward, and again, can't control my character.
Yep,
right
yeah,
now.
I got
I'm
you.
gonna move forward space, and having heard his warning about that, I'm gonna change what I was going to do
and I'm gonna cast a cloud of daggers, using my cool reflavoring of it. I'm gonna cast my little cloud of dagger time on the doorway between the rooms.
That is
Cover that
dagger
little
time. All right, and we're going to add that there.
So do I roll the damage now, or I just have to wait?
Nah, when they move into it, they get wrecked.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna just do that. Hold that as a concentration on that.
Yep.
There.
Do you want to move back out of the room? Because you can do that.
So what's this little square thing? Is that like a table?
That's a table.
I'm gonna
Big
move.
table.
I'm gonna move to the other side of the table. I guess is within reason.
That good?
Yeah, that works for me.
Cool. All right, Tay.
I'm gonna come 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna come to like this corner right here,
Seems good.
and I'm gonna shoot the guy right in front of
One that
Minnie.
Mako's facing.
Yeah, the one that make us facing.
Hey, how's it going?
Seems
18
good.
to hit
Nice. Totally hits.
with 8 piercing damage.
Yeah, you shoot. You take your longbow and bury a arrow deep in his thigh. He looks up at you and he rattles his little chain and cusses at you in Elven, gravely insulting your mother.
Right back at you. Whatever you just said.
The fact that this dirty human can speak his language and seems to annoy him. All right, it is their turn. So this one right in front of Mako is going to take out, start swinging its spiked chain and attempts to get you.
Who's he trying to hit? Is he
Good.
trying to hit me or is he trying to hit the wolf?
Trying to hit you.
That's fucking rude.
It is rude. It's
don't
rude either
appreciate
way,
that.
to be honest, though. And that's a 14 to hit.
You know what? Yeah, it's gonna hit.
All right. And you're gonna be taking 7 piercing damage as he kind of lays the chain down across your back and the barbs stab along your spine.
You know, that's real painful.
And the other one's gonna try to trip your wolf, so your wolf's gonna need to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
He's trying to trip the wolf?
Yeah, use the shove action.
Oh, I see what you're saying here. Alright.
Can the wolf beat a flat 3?
Yeah, because it's got a +3.
So it's fine.
Okay,
The one's not automatic failures on ability checks.
that is true. You know what? Just for the sake of it, though. Alright, it's a 10.
He's solid. Alright, that's them. And these guys are going to run down. So, Cloud Daggers, 44 damage. You should roll that, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's some good damage right there.
4d4.
Well,
Nice.
that one dies because they have 10 hit points.
Do I have to roll that for everyone that enters, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one's gonna run down and try to get to Mako. And we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
Same business.
Wait, they're dying?
They're
Yeah.
dying
Two
as
of
they
them.
run through. So that one makes it. And I go to here. And this one is going to run around. And one more time, Jeff.
All right. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, did it backwards.
And that one dies.
Nice.
So the clump of
Nice.
4 of them run down, just getting, as they run through this kind of warbly area of temporal distortion, parts of their bodies are moved quicker through time and parts are moved slower in back small amounts, and the time distortion just kind of rips them apart into little bitsies. One of them makes it through and is going to use that squeak pack tactics on Mika.
Oh, that's rude. Using pack tactics on the wolf. That's real funny. You think you're funny with that.
Yep. It is funny. And that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay, so it jumps up, grabs onto Mako's haunch, and it deals
Don't you do it.
2 piercing damage.
Oh, alright.
And is now latched on. Yeah, and that does not impede Mako's movement, but it does make it so that the thing will automatically incur more damage on following turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know who the fuck I'm murdering.
Vinny.
Hey. Alright, so,
Cloud of Daggers was pretty good.
that's a pretty good spell. I like it.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's fun because I did that with the idea that I could too. So
Is good. I'm going to have Mako bite the one in front of him.
Sounds good.
And he's got the advantage on that because of the pack tactics. Because fuck these guys.
Yeah.
So 21 to hit for 8 piercing, and he's
Yep.
gotta do the strength save or get knocked on his ass.
17.
Okay, so he's not knocked on his ass. And then I'm going to do bonus action, move the Hunter's Mark over to Chucklefuck over here biting my wolf.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Butt biter.
let's call him shithead. And I'm gonna take my
That's all right.
sword and try to bury it in this guy's fucking skull.
Yeah.
No advantage this time because we're past that now.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 to hit for a total of 11 damage.
Oh, this one's not a humanoid.
Oh, it's not? Oh shit.
No.
Alright,
that's
so
the wretched.
9 damage in.
No, they're monstrosities. Conveniently, it only took 8 damage from the Cloud of Daggers, though, so it is very, very dead.
Alright.
So you take your blade and cut basically everything except its mouth off, which then
Ew.
it slowly loses tension on your wolf's butt and just...
That's what I
Yeah.
fucking thought. Now back to the business at hand here, you two fucks.
Alright, Zeke.
so there's just the 2 dudes left.
Yeah.
I've got some. So I'm sorry. I have a mechanics question. I cast 1 level 2 spell and 2 level 1 spells. So I guess what is my limit on spell casting?
You have 2 more... Okay, so you have 4 first level slots, 2 second level slots, total.
Okay, cool. So I
Jeff,
can cast 1 second level.
If you are looking at your character sheet where it shows
Yeah.
the spells,
Yeah.
there are 4 circles where it says 1 and then 2 where it says 2.
Oh, I actually have 7 where it says 1, so I should probably at some point.
Yeah, you
That's
should
fine.
fix that.
I just want to make sure I have.
Each time you click one of those circles, it'll add on saying that you used a spell slot.
Yeah, and I have been to make sure I keep track of all that. Okay, well then I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on. I guess have either of those dudes been hit that I've seen?
One of them just got hit by Vinny for 8 points. Oh, sorry, so I got bit by Mako for 8 points.
I'm gonna hit him with 2 of the Magic Missiles, and then I'm gonna hit.
The other one with 2? With 1?
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to see if I can knock that guy out. So roll. What is Magic Missile?
1d4 plus 1 per
1d4
bolt.
plus 1. R. 1d4 plus 1. God damn. Okay, so it's 2 per bolt. So I did 4 damage to the one guy and then 2 to the other guy.
Yep. Conveniently, though, that 2 damages arcs out on those bolts. So 4 damage against the one. Hits it once in the neck, down, and the other one to the top of the head, cracking it around even farther. And the other one gets bapped in the chest a little bit and kind of has the breath knocked out of it. It looks a little offended almost. Oh, and this wretched died. If it wants to go away anytime.
Probably not.
I'm just gonna... That one seems angry at me. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Oh no, it's gone. It's gone.
Oh, excellent. Alright. Tay.
I'm gonna move up this way a little bit, and I'm gonna shoot it I'm gonna shoot the thing. Yay! I'm assuming that hits. 20.
Oh yeah.
5 damage.
You sink an arrow into it. It's now taken 7. And between the magic missile and the arrow, it's looking pretty ragged at this point.
Yay!
Its turn. It is going to disengage. It's gonna make an Arcana check. It does not recognize Cloud of Daggers, so it's going to try to run to the farther away door to get around the corner from the ranged characters.
Oh, you said it disengaged?
Yeah, disengaged.
Alright.
But you still get those 44 from Cloud of Daggers.
Excellent.
Which is enough to rip it into, as parts of its body decay and into time, forward in time and dust, and parts kind of devolve. It just kind of slumps down into pieces.
I'm gonna relax Cloud of Daggers, then, since I don't see any enemies around us.
Seems good.
Yeah.
All right, so we're falling out of rounds at that point.
I must admit, fellows, I'm getting rather tired. I don't know how much more passed through me, but we can continue.
I'm just confused what that shit was you pulled in the doorway right here.
Well, it's trade secret. A magician never tells.
That's some bullshit. Vinny, that's some bullshit, right?
In due time, my son, my child.
What?
I mean, listen, as long as you ain't pulling that shit on me, I don't really give a fuck, alright?
Oh,
It just looked really cool. Like, that looked trippy as hell.
well, I wouldn't dare pull it on you. You've helped me, and you seem like you have a good head on your shoulder. I just do strive to do the right thing. That is something I always try to do in my life.
There's like bits and pieces of shit like lying underneath it, right? Like where it's got ripped to shreds from like time distortion.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like tiptoe through them.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
try
nothing
to go
bites you.
To the other room, just like try not to get my shoes dirty.
I'm a rifle through the pockets, because Vinny is nothing if not a opportunist, we'll say.
So, each of these creatures was carrying, among other things, a light crossbow, studded leather armor, and a short sword. Oh, sorry, not a short sword, a spiked chain.
Could I...
Yes.
Studded leather looks kind of useful for me.
I believe it'd also be kind of useful for Tay as well.
Yeah, young Taylor, they seem to have been speaking Elvish to you. What were they saying?
He said my mother was a dirty whore.
Oh, well, indeed. Well,
About it.
Hey, can
I
you
don't
two
feel
idiots turn around for a second here? I want to put on some of this new armor here. It looks nice.
Ooh. I turn around and look at him.
I said turn around from me, you fuck it.
Oh, I thought you wanted an audience. I misunderstood.
Yeah, you want a fucking audience while you look at the equipment?
I wandered into the other room.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. So Vinny is going to hop off of Mako and use Mako as like a changing screen from the perverted old man, and he's going to take off his shitty leather armor and put on the studded leather armor.
Alright, but isn't the studded leather armor also a little shitty? Because weren't these things like in shambles?
Well, the wretched were killed from the
Cloud of Daggers
effect, but most of the two of the elf creatures were just normal old-fashioned stab to death, so their armor's probably fine.
But like weren't they kind of like dirty in general? And
No, they were very pristine and gothic and pierced,
Oh.
very leather jackety.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, my character sheet's being stupid.
I want to examine one of the bodies. I'd like to see if I can do like a knowledge check of some sort and see if I know what kind of creature they are or what.
Okay, you may use nature or arcana.
Okay, I'm gonna do Arcana. obviously.
Sorry, guys. You've seen me doing it live here on the screen while I'm changing my armor.
That's a 14.
Yep. These are what are referred to as Shadarkai. They are an elf variant that is native to the Shadowfell. Generally, but not always, they are connected to the Raven Queen in kind of a doing her bidding kind of method in a way.
My character sheet's being stupid. I'm gonna have to do a manual.
Plus 1 AC.
Yeah,
This
basically.
is very, very peculiar. These elves along atrocity.
You're cutting in and out there, Ezekiel.
Oh.
You're having a temporal time loop of some sort. Here.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they seem to be from the Shadow Realms. Both those monsters and these elves. So that's very peculiar.
I don't know
It's
anything you just
worth
said.
remembering.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Shadow.
I'll remember
great.
it.
Shadowfell. Pretty good.
Shadowfell.
Do I know anything about the Raven Queen? Can I do
That would be religion.
Can I do history?
Not really.
Okay, cool. Well, I will. Yeah, I don't think I have any. No, you know what? I'll do a knowledge check on religion. I have +3 on that.
Would I have taken a class in school about?
You can
the
roll a
Shadowfell?
religion if you want.
I don't want to roll religion. I'll take a religion check, I guess.
I mean, yeah, you got good int. With an 11, you have heard of the Raven Queen. She's a fairly common deity who watches over the passage of souls who die. They travel into the Shadowfell, and then she kind of, you two, Tay, she kind of
Yeah.
judges them and sends them where they be appropriate. Even when a soul is claimed with a deal or bargain, such as someone selling their soul or part of it to a devil upon their death, the Raven Queen, it goes Raven Queen first, and then she makes good on that bargain or contract.
Huh. Okay. Well, these Shurdakai, they usually operate with the Queen. I don't know much about her. What have you heard of her, Tay, with the religion?
I mean, it's the Raven Queen, like pretty basic stuff. She's like afterlife stuff.
Huh. Yes.
Not much to it. Not really one of my big things. Religion. Should we just keep moving and like go check out some other things?
Yeah.
Like,
You
I'm
have
not
successfully changed into studded leather armor by now.
Yeah,
Vinny?
you've been watching me on the stream here as I struggle to get this shit out of my character sheet.
I have.
Yeah, it's real painful because it still ain't working actually, but yeah, I'll remember I got a 15 AC now. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why the character sheets are being stupid right now, but
Yeah, it seems we got a few tech issues going on right now.
It's fine. I don't
Soldier
know.
on.
It happens.
All right, so you have successfully looted the bodies.
all right, let's oh god. All right, let me check the door here before you guys start doing whatever the hell it is you're gonna end up doing. So I'll check the
Alright.
bottom door here first.
So you don't trust us?
You want me to answer that truthfully?
No, just keep going.
Okay.
You do your thing.
You know what? Alright, before I forget, because I'm a fucking idiot, give me a few minutes here and I can just figure out if there's more of these idiots around here that are gonna try to kill us.
Primeval awareness.
Yeah, give me like, if I had to give an estimate, I'd say, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes?
Alright.
How long does it take to ritual cast? 10
minutes.
10 minutes.
Comprehend language. Okay. Well, he's doing that. I'm gonna ritual cast comprehend language.
Oh wait, oh, you know what? It's 1 minute.
Ah,
For primeval awareness, it's 1 minute, not 10 minutes.
I'll hold
you want
on.
us to like spend
I'll
some
wait.
extra time on it so he feels better?
No, it's fine.
No, Vinny,
It's
Vinny,
fine,
Vinny don't care
worry.
about making people feel good.
All right, so you,
That's what the sex workers are for.
Oh, alright.
The
Alright, so
the
you activate
escorts.
your primeval awareness, and ever within
Within 5 miles.
5 miles. So yes, there are many humanoids in the town.
Oh,
but
yes, I'm
besides
sure.
that, there are of humanoids. There are 4 within this complex. They're all in the basement.
All right, so that we're not on the basement level. We're on the
No.
what
So they're
am I
all
call it? The
below
first
you.
floor.
Yeah, ground floor.
Okay. Alright, so just to be safe, alright, it seems like there's 4 more people within this building. They're all downstairs though. Let me lean against the door here. Let me get a little bit of a listen, make sure there's nothing of those the biters.
Do the perception dance.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that perception dance real good for you.
Well, I have to say, we can press on. Rather low on magic, but we can press on.
Well, maybe if you weren't so careless with your magic.
Oh, well, did you see me dice those little things? That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was real good, but
Yeah, so, you don't hear anything. Mako doesn't hear anything. It
okay.
needs to be quiet.
Alright. Seems like we're good. Let's go through this door and then we can check out the north side if they're connected or not.
I'm cool with that.
Hey, would you look at that? There's a bunch of shit.
There's a bunch of shit.
Bunch of
A large and adorned walkways, kind of filigreed into the ground, gold leaf and paisley patterns, go across. The floor is there's a couple pillars, some stairs, and a lot of doors. It seems like it's a decorated ballroom slash kind of path crossroads of the little keep.
Alright, looks like we're clear for now.
Well, I have a question. Has anybody taken any damage at all?
Yeah, the wolf.
Wolf took a little bit.
Wolf got bit on the
like
ass.
a lot, or is it cool to just move on?
No, it's like negligible.
I think it was 2 damage.
We'll
Yeah.
just move on then.
I mean,
That's
to be
fine.
fair, the wolf's only got a max HP of 11, so
Okay.
Oh shit.
it's kind of yeah.
I'll hold off for now. Yeah. That's a secret you guys don't need to know about.
Alright.
You know what? Actually, hold on a second. Hang on. Before we do, just to be careful if we're going to be going into this, alright, I'd like to make sure that we're all on the same page here. Give me a second.
Alright. Oh, and that drops your hunter's mark because permanent awareness says it takes concentration.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a good berry. So I'm going to make 8 berries that appear in my hand. And I'm going to take 2 and be like, here, Mako. Chomp chomp. Toss him down to Mako, snaps him up.
Ooh, those look tasty. Can
Yes.
I have one?
Yeah, that's kind of the point, is making sure that my Mako here is alright. And each of you can take one of these, and if you need to, it'll heal you for like a very little amount, and it's also a good way to cover a meal in case you skip the meal.
I take it and I eat it.
No, you fucking idiot.
Oh, this is tasty. This is good. Thank you.
So now I'm down to 5. Alright, so I'm gonna give 1 to Tay.
Alright.
Alright, so hold on to this shit.
It's like
One.
well,
One
Oh,
excellent.
it's very filling. I'm like rubbing my belly. You know, very, very, very satisfied.
And you,
pocket
old man, you take one
Yes.
more, hold on to it, don't fucking eat it like that.
Well, I'm not hungry anymore. Why would I eat it?
In
I take it
case
and I slip it into a pocket in my robes.
God. Alright, so I'm down to 3. I'm gonna keep the 3 for myself. They only last for 24 hours, so don't be fucking hoarding that shit thinking it's gonna help you later. Alright, let's fucking go.
Yep.
I'm just gonna walk in the middle of the hallway.
You're walking through the hallway. The wolves' footsteps make that little dog clat clat of their claws on the
Yeah.
ground echoes ever so slightly. Yeah.
God, he's so cute.
Am I?
I look around me. Do I see anything extra besides what we saw when we looked?
Nothing new springs out at you.
What do the doors to the south of us look like?
Yeah.
So the one on the left looks kind of larger and slightly adorned with a knocker in it. The other one looks small and utilitarian, more closet-like.
Okay.
The two doors that are at the bottom here you're talking about?
Yeah.
Alright. And I assume these are stairs here at the...
Yeah. So the ones on the left go down, the ones on the right go up.
Alright. Mako and Vinny are gonna go between the two stairs and look up and down and see if there's any bad shit.
Yeah. So you glance both directions, you listen. Do you like to make a perception check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna hear if there's any bad guys in the basement going, "Hey, don't come down here. It's real bad down here if you come down here."
It's
Alright,
spooky,
Pennywise.
creepy.
Or maybe it's more something along the lines of, "Why don't you come down here, Vinny? You'll float too." No, thank you. It's 11 for Vinny. And perception, it's a 20 for Mako. God fucking damn it, Mako, stop showing me up here.
Make us the real star of the stream.
He really is. He's like the Travis of the game.
Everybody likes.
Why
a good
didn't you just name the
companion
wolf
pet.
Travis?
Because if you ever kill my fucking wolf, I don't feel like crying on stream, thank you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So you
My dog
listen
is too
both-
old for me to deal with that real shit.
Fair enough.
He's 15 years old.
So listens at both stairways. And from above there you can hear almost as you're listening, the stairs start stone, about halfway up they go to wood. And you hear like a creak. Kind of rhythmic. It does like back and forth and it waits about 10 seconds and does it again.
That's creepy.
And from down, Mako says that sends you a signal that there's something potentially dangerous.
All right.
So
The creaking is not that hard to hear.
are we going downstairs first? Because, like, we know there's people down there, or are we going upstairs?
Well, hold
Check
on
out
a
that.
second, alright? If we're gonna be doing this, we should be clearing out each floor first. We should not be...
Yes.
We should... Alright, you know what? Let's check the bottom doors here since we're close to them.
I agree with Vinny. Yeah, we should. Yes, clear out the floor.
Yeah, that's a fucking sentence if I ever heard one.
Alright.
Agree with Vinny.
Alright,
Just do it.
I'll check...
I'd like to go to the smaller door and check that one.
Yeah, I'll check the big one.
I'm gonna just stand back here and watch from far.
Alright, keep an arrow knocked, alright? If any shit happens, I need
I
backup.
gotcha. Phasers are set to stun.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
What role do you want me to do, Nat?
Are you listening at the door?
Yes.
Perception.
We are a wise party.
You know,
Nope.
it's almost
Nope,
like I'm a
not
ranger
true.
or something.
The dog
Oh,
is the wisest one
I
here.
beat the dog for once!
Whoa!
Hey!
Whoa. All right. So, everyone be listening. Everything be quiet.
Okay, I think over here is clear.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it sounds quiet to me.
Okay, open your door first. We'll go in there and then we'll do this one.
I'm gonna back up 5 feet and
Sure.
use Mage Hand to open the door.
I'm gonna go like
Seems
right
good.
there.
Cool, cool, cool.
Whoop. And you find yourself looking from 5 feet away in a beautifully gorgeous storage closet.
Cool. Well, I want to go in and
There's
inspect
a couple-
and look
There's a
at
couple
it.
barrels. There's a couple crates. There's a pallet leaning up in the corner.
I'd like to go look through like the crates and the barrels, see if there's anything
Sure.
worthwhile in there.
Do you have the barrels? I mean, they're all sealed in the usual method, of nails. Do you have a crowbar or a dagger?
I do
Or
have a
just-
dagger. Yeah.
or
I have
just a good
thieves'
strength
tools.
check and just bare fingers?
Nope. No. That strength check not gonna happen. I do have a dagger though. Yeah.
All right.
Zeke, why are we wasting our time going through some storage closet?
Well, it could be helpful.
there might be
relax.
something interesting.
For once, I'm actually agreeing with the geezer.
Yeah,
There might
that's-
be something useful here.
Yeah, so you
This whole
crack.
place appeared out of nowhere. I mean, we don't know what's in the storage closet.
So you crack the first crate, and you are immediately overcome with the wafting, strong smell of rotten grain. And it's a little juxtaposition here because the crate it's in is immaculate.
Huh. Okay.
Huh.
Well, this is very peculiar. And I noticed that, I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I passed that on to the party. Like, it's very peculiar. This crate is immaculate, but the grain itself is rotten.
I'll
Glad we
take your
got that
word for it.
information.
Yeah. And as you search through I'm assuming you search the rest of them, and you find
I do, yeah.
more rotten food, different variety. And the barrels contain wine that is turned to vinegar and curdled still water.
Huh. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I'll leave it at that. Unless, I mean, yeah, that's it.
Glad to know we got the information, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Glad about
if I had to make an educated guess here, my guess would be that this other door here that's on the right next to it, it's probably like a kitchen or something. You got the 2 tables in the back of the other room there, with the chairs and all that, and then you got some food storage here. My guess is that this room's probably going to be like a kitchen or something like that, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
Yeah.
You don't have a keep without a place for your servants to be making you the fancy shit.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go to this other door then. Alright, be ready for trouble. I'm gonna open the door.
Mm.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Swing the door open!
Oh,
Those don't look like no kitchen setups.
No, this is cots of barracks.
Oh.
I thought it was coffins. It's like, oh.
Cots, not coffins.
You know, I would have thought they were coffins too, to be honest with you.
Really? Keep that in mind.
They're all empty?
They're all empty. They look
Do
like
they-
they have been used, though.
That was gonna be my question. Cool. Okay.
Alright, there's 6 in total, and we just killed how many things?
You killed
Three.
3 humanoid things, and there's 4 more in the keep.
I'd like to take a close look at the cots, and is there like dust on them, or are they just like normal beds? Like, is there like a layer of dust? Like they've been.
No, they've been used. They look like someone rolled out of bed out of them this morning.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Alright, well, let's go check out this other door then.
Yeah.
Endless doors.
Doors upon
Doors
doors
for
upon
days.
doors. Alright, let's check this shit out. What do I hear with my special eyes versus my dog's fucking ears?
I spy with my line.
Something that looks like a door, because I can't see past doors.
All right.
I use prestidigitation to make the beds.
Oh my god.
Sure.
What?
So as you're listening at the door, there you don't. What did you get? 11.
Yeah, 11 for me and then a 13 for the wolf.
All right. Yeah, you hear breathing. Shallow, light.
Sounds like only
Like-
one.
Only one. Sounds like it might be asleep.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to the others and just do like a shh. One in there.
All right.
And
You're
then do
you're
like a
overfooting
this.
us. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to very sneaky and quiet just
Make me a stealth check
yeah,
or sleight of hand, either one.
you know, I'm proficient with bolts, so pick one.
Stealth, I guess.
So,
Can I?
12.
I was gonna say, before he does that, can I and also help him stealth the door open? Maybe
With-
to
So
get
you
him-
cut out at a very inopportune time there. What did you say?
I was gonna say, can I also come up and help him stealth open the door in like a, not a loud way.
Okay. Describe to me how you think Zeke might assist a stealth check to open a door quietly.
I don't know. Come up and like.
Mage hand. You
They're
just-
squeaky looking, and I don't know. It's a stretch, but I was just throwing it out there.
Oh, I have ideas, but I don't want to.
Well, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation to clean the squeaky hinges.
Yes,
Hey,
that's it.
All
That's
right, all
it.
right. So
Doing
you
that.
can roll with advantage, so roll again and see if you get higher.
Okay.
That was a lot of effort for nothing.
Double 12.
But you do.
I'm
You
laughing
open
and
the
yawning
door.
at the same time.
It squeaks ever so slightly, but very lightly, and you see a small, more like an officer's room. There's a shelf to the south, a desk, and a fancier bed. You can tell because it's rendered.
Ooh.
And in the bed seems to be a lump, a characteristic lump of a sleeping creature. It looks humanoid, which is confusing because there was no primeval awareness in this room.
Oh god.
Features. What does it look like? From what I can
so
see.
it's rolled away from you, and the covers are pulled up like way up to like its ear, but you can see pointed ears and a bald head.
Can
Probably
I
an ear cuff piercing.
can I stealth into the room and see if I
Absolutely.
can get a little closer? Right.
Why is the wizard more stealthy than the ranger?
I told you I'm very spry for an old man.
So
That's
you get
real
you
weird.
get right up next to it, and it nothing seems to notice you. And you're looking closer, and it does seem to be one of the Shadarkai again, just like it's very similar to the ones before. You can't see what's wearing because covers.
Well, I'm being quiet, so I'm not gonna voice what I think we should do to the party because they're all out in the hall still.
Is there anything else of note in the bedroom?
On the desk seem to be some papers. They are written in Infernal.
Yeah. I don't think I speak that.
Do you want to
Can-
roll a stealth check to be quiet as well?
Yeah, I guess I should.
Guys, we're being quiet. Bong, bong, bong. Hey, what's this over here?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, the natural one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you trip over the desk chair,
What?
and instead of clattering out the floor, in fact, one of the legs breaks off because it's kind of old, a little decrepit.
Shit.
Big crash, crash, crash. Everybody flinches in the silence, and the creature just keeps sleeping.
Huh.
That's disturbing.
And then you get to the desk, and you find that.
Oh. Oh god.
Huh.
It's an Infernal. There may be more to find if you can get away to read Infernal.
Did I say Mephistopheles? I don't like it.
Yep, that says Mephistopheles.
Alright then.
There's the signs for male and female down surrounding it.
Really? I'm
that
seeing
matters.
Hebrew. That's
Well, I don't
actually
see-
Hebrew.
I also see the sign for Pisces.
No, I'm saying that in the small circle, there's like
Yeah.
little things for like the male and female signs, like the downward with the cross and then the upward with the arrow.
I'm very
The
confused why there is
Pisces.
Hebrew.
It's unintentional Hebrew.
That's the name of my cover band.
God. I have not seen Hebrew. That is. I haven't seen Hebrew since my fucking bar mitzvah. Holy shit.
And this dude this person in the bed still has not woken up.
Yep.
I'm gonna like. Psst. Zeke, do you speak Infernal?
No, I don't.
Well, fuck.
Oh, I can. It just take some time.
Well, let me have time right now.
Well, I can make some time.
Mako's just gonna stride right up to the bed with Vinny, and he's gonna take a sword and like hold it over this person's like neck, and then take
Yep.
the other sword and just poke it.
So when you poke it, your other sword phases through the illusion as a red-hot glyph of warding lights up.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, I should have done detect magic.
Probably. I need to very quickly look up the radius of effect. On glyph of
Oh,
warding.
great.
Shit,
I'm
man.
over here. I'm over here. Don't hit me.
This is fire damage.
Yeah,
So I
bet
believe
it
you can
fucking
make your
is.
dex saves if you want.
Ugh. Wait, do all three of us have to make one?
20-foot radius, yes.
Oh,
Damn
good.
it.
Okay, so Mako dex save. Nope, that's an 8 for Mako.
That's an 8 for Tay.
And Vinny got a crit. 25.
Okay, so anyone who saves takes half.
Great.
What's the save?
You make it.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt. So that is 21 fire damage.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Mako's
Is
out.
everyone,
is it half rounded down? Sorry.
you round it down. So you take 20 and Vane takes. You take 10 and Vane takes 10.
Ooh, I would have been unconscious if I had taken that full brunt.
Wait, so how do I just type in? What do I put in like damage on roll 20? Like,
Where the heart is, where your HP is,
uh-huh.
Oh, you can
there
usually
is
cast-
in the circle thing underneath it. The left number
Yeah.
is the maximum. The heart itself is your
Okay,
current
gotcha.
HP.
Okay. And then
So Vinny is at 11 HP. Mako is unconscious.
So you know, Zeke, with it, because you have a healer's kit, you can automatically stabilize the wolf without a roll if you so desire.
I'm just gonna feed him a good berry.
That works as well. He's up at
I
1.
don't see how to. I'm like typing in minus 21.
No, don't type in minus 21. Just type in what the math is. So if you have 25 HP, just type in that you have 4 HP. Just put 4.
Okay.
So the wolf's at 1 life. Mako's at 1 life now.
Yeah.
Yep. So Vinny immediately rushes over to Mako. Like after, I assume like Vinny like jumps off the saddle as the explosion happens.
Yeah, you probably dive back close to the, probably just barely around that corner towards the door.
Yep. Get singed on the ass.
Vinny, I've studied something. I haven't had a chance to really try it, but I can hopefully heal your wolf. There's an ancient thought that divine magic is the only way to heal. You can also tap into the weave and like reverse the wounds that have happened. I've studied it. If you would allow me to try it, I'd love to give it to help your wolf.
Are you going?
Flavored healer feat.
Are you gonna hurt him? If
no,
you fuck up.
it shouldn't. I mean, the wizard studied it originally. Ezra the Great, he did age himself into a baby, but I don't think that's going to happen.
If you turn Mako into a puppy, I'ma fucking gotcha.
Well, he'd live longer. I mean, really.
Yeah, and then he ain't gonna be at all helpful. And as much as I would love for him to be young again, I don't feel like having to deal with picking up droppings at inopportune times again.
I'm going to use my my magic to
So-
try and heal the wolf.
I do not know off the top of my head how many hit dice a wolf has.
Hit dice or like just his max HP?
Hit dice.
He has 2d8 of hit dice.
Okay, so
two?
you're trying to heal 1d6 plus 6.
1d6 plus 6? Okay. I'll
Because
just
the
roll it.
healer feat's a weird feat that cares about how many hit dice something has.
While I'm doing this, like, Tay is like wiping himself off from the fire, and he's like smacking his cheeks. He's like rallying. He's like, all right, we're good. I'm good. We're good.
so
and
that's
that's
10?
second win.
How is 1d6 plus 6 4?
Because Jeff put a comma before the 6.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, so you heal 10.
Alright, so Mako's actually back to full health. Because he only has 11 HP, because apparently he's a level lower than me, technically.
I just realized that if I had done 22 damage, it would have insta-killed the wolf.
Oh no.
Outright death.
Well, I'm glad that worked. I pat Mako on the head and just gently.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's supposed to be if it goes negative max HP, isn't it?
Yeah, but he was at full. So
No, he wasn't.
No, because he took 2, but then
It was,
you...
oh, yes, he was. Yes, he was. He took the good... Holy shit, if I hadn't done those good berries. Oh, I would have
But say
been...
we insta kill the fucking
Session
wolf.
1, animal
Session
companion
1.
dead.
Oh,
I mean, I
no.
can resurrect them. The only problem is it takes 25 gold, and I don't have 25 gold.
That's a good wolf, and I'm gonna scratch him behind the ear, give him a.
I imagine Mako does like that very begrudging, just like... Okay, like that, like...
All right.
Okay, alright, that's kind of nice, thank you.
Like,
How do I remove?
all right, so I don't like this room. Fuck this. Let's go.
Well, it's up to you guys. If you give me enough time, I can magic,
You can
Magic
read
grabs
the letter.
and I can also ritual cast comprehend languages and try and read the.
I
It's up
mean,
to you though.
do we want to like take a short rest in here?
You know, that might be a good idea. It could take a little bit of a
Probably
breather.
be very
You could sleep
helpful
on
for
some
me.
cots.
Well, I don't want to take a long rest.
Yeah.
True.
Just relax for a little bit. Let me take a breather, alright? So yeah,
Mhm.
we'll stay in here. Shut the door.
Okay, in the small room that just exploded is now singed in fire.
Is it on fire or like?
It's singed.
Yeah, we'll stay in here.
Okay.
Because no one's gonna think to come in the room that with the trap, unless they know that the trap already exploded. In which case, they're gonna come in here thinking, "Oh, there's nobody there. They all got blown up," and then boom, we're there. We just kill them.
Yeah.
Or they know we're in here, and they come looking for us with like other people,
Yeah.
and like we ambush while we're trying to get red.
Yeah, but if they put the trap there, they're gonna assume the trap did the job.
It was a pretty good
You know.
trap.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can I
how
check
much-
out? Can I check out the bed? See if like there was something the glyph was like protecting.
Yeah, sure. You can toss the bed.
Yeah.
You go through, pull up the mattress, pull the linens off, lift up the frame, look underneath. And actually, underneath the mattress, between the frame and the mattress, you find a pouch containing 4 platinum pieces.
Oh, I'm gonna take that.
Ooh.
Well, shit.
So I get a choice, right? I ritual cast like comprehend languages, or I can get my arcane recovery. How does that work?
You can actually do both if you just take a slightly longer rest.
I mean, I'd like to do that as a photo with you guys. And then also with that being said, the arcane recovery at level 1 level spell back, or how does
That one actually specifically says it rounds up, so you can get 2 levels of spells back.
Oh, so I can get a level 2 or 2 level 1.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm at 27 out of 28 HP now.
Yeah, so I imagine we take a short rest.
Yep.
You are not bothered.
I'm gonna take
You
2
get
level
things
1.
back. You get a short rest, second wind. You get to use arcane recovery. You can spend a hit dice to regain hit points.
I'm also gonna do that.
Yeah, I spent 2 of my 3 hit dice.
Mako has
3d6.
hit dice too, but Mako doesn't
He's at
probably
full
need
health
to
again.
use them. Mako's
My
at full.
roll 20 is lagging and won't let me do anything.
Nice. I'm back to max HP.
There we go. Oh, I'm max HP as well.
Okay, and I have nice. I got back 2 of my level 1 spells, and then I ritual cast comprehend language so that I can
All right.
take a look at that letter we found on the dresser. And if we have time, I'd also like to skim through the book, but so I assume it's probably going to take more time.
Added some text to the handout.
Where's that?
I'll share it again.
Is that in Discord or is that on the Roll20?
Roll20.
I'm actually confused on something. How is Mako's HP 11 if he has 2d8 plus 2?
Because monsters do not get the rounded up hit dice benefit.
So it would be 8 total. Plus 2, so it should actually be 10?
No, because they do the true average. So they do 4.5 per d8. So 9 plus 2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That
Although,
makes more sense.
doesn't Mako gain more hit points as you level up?
Whenever I gain a level, he gains another hit die.
Okay, so he hasn't gained. He's always 1v1 behind you.
Correct.
Okay.
So
there's
after-
more writing.
After studying the script, did you share it with them as well, Nat? Or
Yeah, everyone.
Okay.
Addressed to one Ilvani Kodruta, it promises her a gift of measurable yet immense arcane power, as well as a land-like home where her visage may prove more favorable. To this end, the letter includes arcane formula as well as a date and time for them to be performed.
What's the date and time at Nat?
Yesterday.
Huh.
So this is the.
Do we know who it's from? Oh, it's only signed.
It's
with
signed
the seal.
only with the seal.
Yeah, I see that. Okay,
Swack, sealed with a kiss.
but it does say Mephistopheles on the seal.
Do we know who that is?
You've probably heard of the Archdevil of the Eighth Layer of Hell. If you'd like to know anything about him, that would be an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
Yeah.
You can also use an Arcana check on the formulae.
What the hell?
Ha! I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Vinny don't know shit because he didn't study magic.
That's fair.
Might
So
have
that
fell
was
asleep in
my-
that class.
That was my check to know more about Mephistopheles. Can I do it? You want to do a check to know what the formula?
Yeah.
Rethix, thank you very much for the $10 donation.
Jesus
I
Christ.
assume you'd like to make your own NPC, in which case we will
Woo!
be in touch so that you can make an NPC with Nat.
It's Callan Morn.
I'm excited.
Awesome.
That is
Alright.
Callan Morn.
I know things.
All right. So, wow, these natural ones are just plaguing you, guys.
No, Jesus Christ, man.
Amazing.
So with a 12, you know some real bare bones basics about Mephistopheles. Is kind of the arcanist of the archdevils, practicing in magical experimentation and testing, and the lord of the Eighth Layer of Hell of Cania, which is a frozen hell.
Okay. I relay
You
that.
can
to the
also
party.
have Tay look at the formula as well, since with a natural one, you're pretty damn certain you don't know what you're looking at.
Tay, you bring your young eyes over here.
So like, I remember seeing this in like a class in school at one point, but like I'm pretty sure I fell asleep during that one because it got a little boring. So like I don't have a clue. My bad.
Oh.
right.
Alright then. I look around the room a little bit more. Do I notice anything else with the desk, or looks like there's like a bookshelf in the corner?
Now somewhat destroyed inkwell and some other things on the desk that have been wiped out. The bookshelf was singed, so you can't read the titles, but you could open the books.
Yeah, I'd like to go look at the book.
Yeah.
Just take maybe a little bit of time and
Yeah.
see if I can find anything interesting.
This is a small kind of personal library collection. It's got some novels. It's got some. It's got a couple family histories. Not of the Ilvani Kodruta.
Okay.
They seem to be actually, if you page through them, high elves. Stories.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can comprehend languages right now. That's right.
Yeah, you
I
just
can
read all the shit.
stuff. I'd like to page through the Inferno book from the room earlier, the foyer.
So this is a book detailing infernal magics and on Mephistopheles. So it gives you the basic Mephistopheles information you got before, and will garner advantage trying to decipher those rituals in
Okay,
the letter.
Can I apply that and maybe take?
You
It
just
would let you
cut out for
try
all
again.
of that.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take another look at the letter. Please don't roll a fucking 1 again. All right, 19.
So that's a 24. Yeah. Guess what has about to have? Oh crap! My browser just crashed on Roll20.
That's fine. You can sign back in. We'll wait.
Yep. 1 second. That was very sudden too.
Difficulties.
Well, while I'm doing this, I would be adding more to that document again, but I'm just gonna tell you while this is happening. So it actually is 2 rituals. One is designed to imbue a proper conduit object with the power to hold open a conduiting rift between two planes, so
Okay.
the constant connection. And the other one seems to be reminiscent of planar travel magics, and you imagine might be what brought this keep to the material plane.
Okay. So one of them holds open a portal between 2 planes.
Yeah.
Something from a plane to another plane.
It's really more of a generalized localized weakening of the binds. In this area, the binds between the planes are already weaker. So it's
Okay.
just things just will tend to sometimes slip through.
Okay.
Don't you hate when that happens?
I'm back.
Hooray.
I relay that information to. I mean, I can repeat it again in my character's
Sure.
voice if you'd like, but
So, this whole like keep moving to the material plane was like a present to someone.
well,
Oh, it was in exchange for I offered him measurable arcane power in response for doing this.
Well, if I would use my powers of deduction, it seems like somebody on the shadow plane is trying to transport to the material plane, using a contract with Mephistopheles.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb here and say that they probably did it.
Yes,
Yeah, I was
it
about
seems
to be like,
this.
I'm pretty sure that happened.
Like
Yes.
we're doing that. Like that's a thing right now.
Yes.
All right.
But
Well,
more importantly, there's magic here to open a rift and hold it open between 2 planes, which would allow demons and infernal creatures to go between them.
you know, that could also explain why we're in the middle of a dark hellhole.
Yes, indeed.
With demons.
We should probably stop that.
Well, we got attacked by the cherry pits over there. Remember?
Yes, those were very creepy and gross.
So, y'all ready to go? Figure out what else is down here?
Yes, lead on, Tay.
Oh, no,
Are you
no.
still feeling that hangover?
No, I'm good. I'm
Oh,
not leading on though. Like,
okay.
I had enough of that like fire shit. So I'm just gonna hang back like usual. Maybe a little further back than usual. And maybe if you want to lead, or like Zeke, if you want to lead, or like make
Oh,
one
no.
lead.
No,
Or-
I got it. All right. Me
Okay.
and Mako have been doing this spiel for a little while here.
I'll have to take over. I'll just
Okay.
take a few steps back.
All right. So we're going back to the main area, whatever the fuck over here.
Yep, and I'm following.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. So let's go check out these north side doors over here. All right. All right. Same spiel. Go check.
Yeah. So visually, the door on the right is very similar closety build to the one that was opposite it. This one on the left, though, is more a little more homey. It has motifs of like hearths and there's a couple like books on it. It's a little more like you kind of get the vibe. It's like a reading lounge just from the visuals.
Well, I'm immediately attracted to that one.
Oh, what a fucking nerd.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Which room are we talking about here? The closet
That's the
looking?
double door.
The one that I'm in front of.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go check out the closet looking thing first. Go take a listen. I'll listen in over here.
Don't worry, Zeke got your back.
Nat, are you in the Roll20 or not the Roll20, the stream chat?
I'm behind this corner.
I am not in the stream chat.
Okay.
What stream chat?
Oh no, because I think
Oh, yeah.
Rethix wants to throw thoughts at you about the NPC, but we'll worry about that after.
Cool. Okay, so
Um,
Zeke, do you want to move to the closet door then?
yeah, yep. I'm gonna go do a
Alright.
perception.
Tay, same
Yeah.
thing. Have an arrow ready.
See if
Oh,
it's
I'm ready.
Alright.
safe.
Back here.
By the way, I did add those details to the Infernal letter for you to view, but it's basically just what I said.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah.
I think it's probably a little more flowery of language. Alright, so give me that perception.
Oh, let me close that out. Perception.
Mako got a 13.
Oh, I got a
Oh,
20.
nope, that's a performance. Whoops.
Oopsies.
20. I am doing a jig while listening at this door.
Oh, was that your wolf or you?
The 21 is me.
Okay.
The 13 is the wolf, which means I outdid the wolf again. Take that, Mako.
Hey. So with a 21 perception of Vinny, you can hear a lightly crackling fire.
Oh.
And with a 20, Jeff, through this door, you can also hear a very muffled, lightly crackling fire.
Vinny, it sounds like a very muffled crackle. Some sort.
Yeah, I'm hearing the same thing, minus the part where you keep cutting in and out there, Ezekiel. You might want to...
Shit, man, is my...
Seems
Is it
bad.
happening like if I lean back, or can you hear me fine right?
It happens when you lean forward too.
Has it been happening like all night? Or...
A little bit.
Pretty much.
Oh shit. All right, well, I can't really do anything about it right now. I think I might have broken the cord earlier, so I'll fiddle with it after this. Okay, well, I'm going to back up, like 10 feet or so,
Sure.
and use Mage Hand to open the door.
The one on the right there. Alright.
Yeah, the one that I'm by.
Boop. You find yourself a potion storage room.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
All right, well, I'm gonna wander in there and.
Another glyph of warding goes off.
Oh no!
I'm kidding. No, you find
I would have laughed. I would have...
you find 7 potions.
Okay. But I don't know what they do yet, right?
In 5e, you can automatically identify a potion by tasting it, which
Oh, no.
is just a mechanic in the game.
I don't think I'm gonna do that quite yet because I don't really need to. 7 potions. What are my other options? I can cast Identify.
You could identify it. That's 10 minutes apiece, and also you don't have the 100 gold component for that spell yet.
Oh, okay. Or I can do Arcana to try and figure out what it does, right?
Yeah, it'll also allow you to try using your herbalism kit if you wanted, or nature.
Okay, well, I'll hold on to those for now.
Okay. So there's 3 red ones, 1 dark red one, 2 blue ones, and a yellow and black one.
3 red, 1 dark red, 2 blue.
You're pretty sure the red ones are healing potions of some
That's what I
variety.
would have assumed.
Pretty good.
So, I'm sorry, 3 red, 1 dark, 2 blue, 1 yellow.
Yellow with black streaks.
And was there one more?
That's all.
This suddenly turns into Bioshock. The yellow and black one makes you shoot out bees.
That's a thing.
Am I doing my math wrong?
Have you not
3
played
red.
Bioshock?
How many dark red?
1, 2 blue, and
blue.
1 yellow and black.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't even. Yeah, okay, we're good. Sorry,
Basic
I can't do math. Can't do math, evidently. 4 plus 3 is 7, not 6. Eee.
All right.
All right, next door.
All right, you ready?
Oh, let me back up a little more. Just back up.
Hey,
right?
hey, Zeke.
Huh?
What'd you find in the room there?
Ooh, I found some potions of some sort.
Okay, hold on to them. Keep them safe. We
Yes.
might need them.
Yes, indeed.
All right, brace your asses. 3, 2, 1. I kicked the fucking door in.
There is a lightly burning fire, a bookshelf that goes all across the side, and an armchair that I didn't put in the room.
Is the armchair going back and forth and playing a catchy tune that may or may not have been in a Beetlejuice movie?
Now that you mention it, no.
Damn it. That'd have been so much cooler. Jump in the line. Rock your body on time. Okay. Sorry, I had to. Okay. This is interesting. There's nothing in here. Zeke, go check out the bookcase. I don't know, you like books. I think. Seems like you do.
I'd like to I have to ritual cast it though. I'd like to ritual cast to detect magic if I can. If you guys are okay.
Party to wait 10 minutes?
Yeah, you guys are alright waiting for that.
I mean,
Yeah, you know
we
what? Go
have
ahead and
to.
do that. I'm gonna do a
Yeah.
thing.
You can also hold detect magic for 10 minutes once you cast it using it, so you can actually get a pretty decent amount of exploration out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
while it's doing that, I just want
That's
to
fine.
peruse the room and look at things.
Can you make me an investigation check then?
Perusing.
While that's happening, I want to do primeval awareness again and check to make sure that the people downstairs are still
Sure.
there.
Alright, so as you
Maybe 19.
peruse the room casually, you happen to notice that on the second to bottom shelf, because it's like 6 layers of books,
Mhm.
second to bottom shelf, one of the books, all the books are pushed all the way against the back, and they're all very immaculately bound, so they all line up perfectly. This one book is about an inch out. And that seems a little odd to you. Because everything is just immaculately positioned in this library, except for that one book.
I'm gonna just be like, hey, I wonder what this does, and pull it.
So as you pull the book out, it doesn't go all the way out. It goes about 4 inches out in an arc.
Is
Boop.
that a secret door?
Yeah, it's a secret door. As the shelf goes aside, and there was a room beyond.
Secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door.
I found it.
One moment while I reveal the rest of the room.
Totally didn't have any clues giving away that there would be a secret door there.
Secret
So-
door.
In this room, you are a more dedicated library, long shelves and a desk covered with multiple pieces of paper, many of which you fairly quickly identify. Oh, I gotta do the select tool to move Zeke as scrolls.
Ooh.
Would detect magic tell him that they are magic scrolls?
They would. Assuming you wait the rest of the 5 minutes for him to finish casting that.
I'm waiting. I mean, I'm
Alright.
doing my primeval awareness thingy.
Yeah, I'm just going around looking at the books, like, ooh, I found stuff.
So
Ooh, that's
primeval
handy.
awareness finishes, and there's still the 4 downstairs. They've moved a little bit, like the minutia of the positions, but nothing serious.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Well, in that case, then I'll come into the room and explore those.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
I'm assuming at this point it's
While you're ritual casting detect magic, you have to spend your action every round and concentration on the spell, doing the verbal and somatic components. So you're kind of tied up, but no, I don't think anything else is going to happen before you finish casting that.
okay.
So you finish casting your spell and can detect that there is indeed magic nearby, and you can spend your action to read the auras of the scrolls and figure out what they do.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, so there is all told, there are 6 scrolls. 2 of them are evocation, 1 is conjuration, 1 is necromancy, 1 is divination. God, spells and spell schools. Last one's transmutation.
Okay.
Question:
And you learn all that before you touch them.
Would Tay be able to cast from a scroll or no?
So because you have prestidigitation, that makes you a spellcaster. So yes.
Oh, cool.
You'll have to make a check because nothing's on your spell list
Mm.
except
you don't have
prestidigitation.
one.
But you can indeed do it.
Okay.
Cool.
And it's an arcana check, and you're gonna be pretty decent at those.
Mm-hmm.
What would it? How long would it take me to identify what the actual spells are?
So those are the auras you read before picking them up.
Okay.
And because assuming you're going to be cautious, you can just pick them up and read them.
Okay. Well, yeah, I want to do that then.
Yeah. All right. So there is 1 of 3rd level cure wounds, 1 of healing word. There is a expeditious retreat. It's transmutation. A see invisibility. There is 1 of revivify.
Okay.
That's gonna
That's
be a
just
problem.
like, here,
Oh,
take
yeah.
these. You'll need them eventually.
And then there is 1 lone dimension door.
Ooh.
Dimension door?
Dimension door.
Damn.
Okay, and then I guess again a mechanic question: what does it take from learn these and copy them to my spell?
So if you want to copy them into your book, you have to spend 2 hours, but for you only 1 hour per level of the spell, and spend 50 gold per level of the spell.
Gotcha. So
Also,
nothing
doing
right
so
now.
destroys the scroll.
Right, and is there a check where like I could fail?
You can't fail, but
Okay.
it takes downtime and money.
And if it's a
And
spell that
cost
I'm not the
control.
level of, then
Yeah,
it's
if
just
it's
a
not-
nice book until I get
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no point in really copying until you can cast it. Although I generally allow players to copy ahead of time just to game ahead.
Okay.
You can also just cast them for 3 spells.
I mean, the Revivify one is on nobody's spell list.
Yeah, that one's definitely just the panic button scroll.
That's the... Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I've had players cast Revivify on a scroll when they were under leveled to cast Revivify yet on a dead party member and failed the check to cast the spell,
Oh.
and it was just the saddest moment.
Oh. Well, hopefully we don't hit that.
Poor babies.
Whose side are you on?
What? No, I'm saying, like, I hope we don't hit that point where that becomes an issue.
Well, yeah, whose side are you on? Mine or yours?
Mine. I'm the player this time.
Shush.
I'm on the other side of the screen this time.
Right.
Well,
You can scour through the room, but with detect magic, there's nothing else magic in there.
Okay. I don't want to snag those all. If like Tay, if Kyle, if you want any of those, man, it's up to you. Like we can share
like,
those.
Tamer, like, can I just do the see invisibility ones? Like, the only thing
Yeah.
I'm really interested in.
Sure, yeah.
Vinny's also a spellcaster, so Vinny could also attempt.
Actually, the Cure Wounds one would be on my spell list.
Oh yeah, so you could just use that one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give that one to Vinny, and then I'll get
What's,
invisible.
what's this shit? There's a piece of paper. What is it?
Oh,
What?
it's a spell, Vinny. It's to help heal.
Oh,
Yes.
that sounds like something I could probably do. All right, I'll hold on to that.
Yeah. Well, if you need some assistance, let me know. I'm rather versed in it.
All right, so that's Cure Wounds level 3, yeah?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Okay,
hold on to
level
it.
3
I can't use it on my character sheet because my sheet's being stupid right now, but
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm keeping
It's
a
laggy for
written
me.
documentation.
And a little quirk on spell scrolls, like on Cure Wounds, is it actually uses the spellcasting mod of the person who's casting the scroll.
Oh, good. Because I have a pretty high wisdom modifier.
Okay.
One might say I'm real streetwise.
That out. So I have 1 healing ward, 1 expedite retreat, 1 revivify, and 1 dimension door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for streetwise.
What is this 4E joke?
It's a 4E joke. It's the only 4E joke.
Did you know that Grazit in Out of the Abyss has a bluff bonus? Not deception, bluff.
Oh, interesting.
Typos.
Roll for breakdance, exactly. Or you
All
can
right.
suck ass.
Yeah, I'm glad we're beyond that.
The only good thing out of 4E was the Warlord class, and they still haven't made it 5E yet.
Yeah.
Because Warlords
Working
are
on it.
amazing.
Also, like minions and some of the other combat innovations are kind of fun.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on, because we only have half an hour left.
We are. So back to main room. You have
Yes.
stars.
Yes. Alright, what do we want to do? We can go downstairs, there's 4 people down there, or we can go upstairs, and I don't there's the squeaky whatever the fuck.
The squeaky creak is still there and still rhythmic.
I'm kind of concerned about the people downstairs, so like I want to go down there and check them out.
Alright, that sounds, well, but what if there's, useful shit upstairs to deal with the people downstairs, like we just found the magic shit?
But then you just say like take care of 1 floor at a time. So we go to downstairs, we can like clear up and go all the way up.
Well, but we already cleared the main floor, so whether we go up or down is irrelevant at this point.
But like what about upstairs and downstairs? Like it makes more sense to go downstairs than upstairs. You know what I mean?
You just described the same thing, but with different floors. Like, I don't see the point here.
I do.
You're also recovering from drinking a lot, it seems like, so I'm not sure you're...
You guys keep holding this on me, but like I'm fine.
You know, generally speaking, I'm not really sure that, yeah.
Well, whether we go
You guys going
upstairs or
up or down?
downstairs, it doesn't matter.
I see, dog.
Down.
You're having a time
Down
warp
and up.
again there,
Yes.
oh man, you're kind of,
Doing a time
We
warp.
choose. It doesn't matter.
Alright, you know what then? Here, I'm gonna pull out a coin. Alright.
All right.
Heads, we go upstairs. Tails, we go downstairs. And I'm gonna roll a d2. Alright, one is downstairs, 2 is upstairs. Alright, you ready?
Seems fair.
Alright, 1, so we're going downstairs.
I'm going to use
Alright.
prestidigitation to flip it tails like while it's in the air
That's cheating.
and hope nobody notices.
Well, when you cast a spell like presentation, it has a verbal and somatic component, so you'd have to hide
All right, well, never
verbally
mind.
speaking.
Never mind.
If I
In
see
front
you,
of someone who has that spell and knows what it looks like to cast it.
you'd be getting
I don't
put.
care. I don't care. I was just making a dumb joke. Let's
All
do
right.
what the coin tells us.
All right, so you're going downstairs.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
We're leading the way, being real sneaky beaky like, and all that shit.
If you all are being stealthy, could everyone make a stealth check?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Alright, Mako, don't fuck this up.
Oh yeah, you got 4.
Fucking
Good
hell, Mako!
dog.
I just
Okay.
imagine he. Hold on.
What's your
Alright,
stealth check? Yeah.
hold on. Alright, for those of you who can see right now, this is what just happened.
Come here. Come here. Oh. No. Are you okay?
That's what just happened right now.
Twitch jokes.
Yeah, the Twitch viewers can see that. I just played a YouTube video of a dog
Yeah.
going downstairs and then.
Oh my
I
god!
think I've seen that one.
That's
Did you
terrible.
did Vinny roll a stealth check?
No, I just assumed we just royally fucked up there, but I can do
Now
one
keep going.
anyways.
I use the group stealth rules that are in the PHP.
Never mind, I got an 8. Holy shit.
Oh, that tips it. So, you not so stealthily tumble down the stairs.
No, fuck, Miko, what the fuck is
And-
out? Fuck.
We're in a new place now.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
I knew it. This was the boss fight room. We should have checked upstairs. That was the You never go to the place you know is the correct way.
Hey, I tried to make it happen, but I got told that it was going to
So,
make noise.
Mako in a heap on the ground,
Ah, fuck.
followed by Zeke and a Tay, probably a few steps up. And you hear voices in Elvish, which two of you can understand now. But what was that? Go check it out. And I need to real quick grab more of those dudes.
That ring of death, though.
Ha hoo wah he.
Yeah,
ha,
don't
ho, ho,
stand
ho,
in
ha,
the
hoo,
ring
wee,
of
hee,
death.
Ha ho 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 ha hoo wah he ha ho 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 ha hoo wah he ha ho.
I'm using Drow, but they're not quite perfect Shadow Archive dupes, but they're decent.
Yeah, close enough. Without trying to sound too racist here, close enough.
How do I do the smooth movement? Because I've just been picking, drag and dropping.
If you select a token and then hit an arrow key.
That's something.
Yeah.
All right, so they're gonna start approaching up, but I imagine you're going to want to do things. So why don't you all roll initiative?
Yes, great. That sounds amazing. Gotta select my token,
Oh, yeah.
and I have initiative, advantage on initiative. 17.
All right,
What the hell?
Nice, nice.
Zeke.
I got a 17. Sorry, I can't get when I click on initiative, it's not working, so I just did a dex
That's
roll.
okay. We'll do some R&D on you before next session.
Yeah.
Eh.
Figure out how to make me be able to control my own character. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. Initiative.
Okay.
Kyle.
Oh, 9. Sorry.
Thanks. So I was on another tab, so I was trying not to have to go back to the thing.
It's okay. I was in my own head. I was managing.
It's okay. I gotta
I'm like-
pull up the boss stats. They're different, these.
Confirmed boss fight.
Did I really spoil anything with that one?
No.
Does this mean loot?
Listen, anytime there's a giant circle of death in the middle of a room, it signifies a boss fight. That's just gaming
Alright, so
101.
Vinny and Zeke both got 17. Who would like to go first?
I'll let Vinny go first. Well, I have a question. My major, I can't.
Mage Armor lasts 8 hours. It's still up and doesn't take
Okay.
concentration.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
As I'm just guessing what you're asking.
Yeah.
Hey, Nat, what my lucky thing from being a halfling? What does that affect?
Yeah. Whenever you roll a natural one, you get to reroll it. If you get another natural one, you get to try again.
And that's on anything, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't
Okay.
affect Mako, but anything else.
So my initiative should actually be rolled one more time because it looks like it rolled a 1.
You want to do one more?
Yeah, just to see if I get higher than a 17 because it
Sure,
didn't.
have some fun.
It didn't re-roll the 1, and I have advantage, so it should have like.
Yeah, it should.
All right, so let me just roll it one more time without the advantage and see. Never mind. Okay, so it is a 17. All right.
Doesn't matter.
You said you're letting me go first?
Yeah, but they actually beat you this time, so they
Ugh.
act el super quicker. So 2 dudes. Ooh, select dude. Come around corner.
Uh-oh.
For flanking rules that I'm not using.
Excuse me, sirs, do you have any interest in buying Boy Scout cookies?
And as one of them is walking up, the one on the bottom seems to be applying a poison to its weapon as it moves.
Oh, no, that's just plain dirty.
Spiked chain as it makes an attack at you, Vinny.
That's real rude. Why would you do that?
But that's an 8.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it.
And the other one's going to attempt as well for an 11.
No.
They tried real hard.
I borrowed some armor from one of your buddies upstairs. It's real good on me. I think I'm gonna keep
And
it.
now these two are both going to shadow jaunt.
Oh, that's just cheating.
Go on a shadow jump.
Teleports them. And they look all insubstantial for a little bit. This one, it does a thing. You can't actually see it, so that's okay.
Nope.
And let's see what's gonna turn around. Move here.
Dramatically, though.
Oh yeah, so dramatic.
Each step, there's a boom.
It's
Boom.
a this is technically a little spoilery, but it's a kind of thin female Shadarkai, so it's not really a boom boom.
No. It's that dramatic like movie music where it's like light steps,
yeah,
but it's like the drum in the background, so it's like boom, boom.
And right about then, you hear more kind of warbling, clicky of the wretched as some more spill out from a cage that is on the other end here
Oh, good.
God.
that they just opened.
Well, this
They're
is
just
gonna
gonna
be.
like pile up a little bit, and
Oh.
that's them.
Jesus.
Vinny, and I run up the stairs.
And I'm out. Do these Shadarkai that are kind of like wibbly wobbly, timey, warpy, are they
Mhm.
like at all there, or does it look more like just I'm gonna pass through them?
No, they look partially there. Why don't you make a nature check to try to identify what happened?
Sure. Oh wait, I have advantage because they're humanoids.
Yeah, actually.
8.
Well,
They look kind of
at least it was
insubstantial.
better.
Not really sure what that's gonna do.
Okay. You know what then? Fuck it. All right. So Mako and Vinny are gonna go to the one at the bottom here,
Yep.
and Mako is gonna make a bite attack. Uh, 18 to hit
Oh yeah.
for 9 piercing damage.
Okay. It takes
and-
9,
oh,
and it needs to make
11.
a strength.
Because it benefits
11?
from my favorite enemy. I forgot about that earlier.
Right. Okay, still up, but needs to make that strength save of.
11.
We got 9, so yeah, that's a fail. Alan's prone.
Great. That's what I want to hear, because then Vinny is going to take his 2 swords and go to work.
Get him.
It's a 24 to hit for 11.
It decapitated. Full on head
Awesome.
removed from shoulders.
Oh, okay. I'm going to move into the space.
You couldn't tell, but they were taking less damage because they're insubstantial, but you still murdered it horribly.
I'm just on a murder spree, so I don't know. And then this wretched in front of me, I'm just going to hit with the offhand. Nope, never mind. It's a 7 to hit.
You tried. It's a little low, and you're on top of a wolf. You just kind of can't. The reach just doesn't. It's a little awkward.
Are you trying to make fun of my arms? Listen,
Little
my
bit.
arms are
Little
perfectly
bit.
normal
Oh my
size
god.
for a halfling, okay?
For a small boy.
I'm a small boy.
All right, Zeke.
I'm gonna step forward and focus on the guys coming from up above on the map, and I'm gonna drop a like the whatchamacallit,
Cloud of daggers. Cloud of daggers.
cloud of daggers thingy right there,
Cloud of time fuck.
and
The-
just fill that room with it.
The ring of
That
fire.
one
Ring of
is about
fire.
right,
Concentration.
The way. So yeah, that totally works. Put it like, yeah, basically on the dude. So when he starts his turn, he's going to take 44, and then anything trying to move through there is going to take 44. And Cloud of Daggers has proven pretty useful.
It's a fucking cheese grinder. Or cheese grater.
As I just rip the
All right.
force of time itself.
You moved 2 squares to get there. You have another 4 squares worth of movement. Do you want to like get back over behind by the wolf?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up. I'm just gonna back up. Yeah, no, in the corner, over left. Yeah, right there. Nope.
There?
Yeah,
Cool.
right there.
Tay.
Oh, Tay.
So I move forward. I'm gonna start clearing the way for
look
in front of.
excited.
Huh?
No, Archer's making a face.
Oh, because I made a pun. I made a
Oh.
punny.
I'm gonna clear the way in front of Vinny, and I'm like try to still keep watch up top, make sure nothing's coming from behind. But
Sure.
right now I see that Zeke has that under control, so I'm not gonna waste my time with the out. So shooting the thing in front of Vinny
Go ahead.
for
Yeah. That.
8 damage.
And you nail that one right to the forehead. These ones, and it goes down. And you notice This ones are falling a little easier than the ones before. And you think they seem like they're wounded already.
Okay.
That's concerning.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Yeah.
Fighting style.
I have
An
one of
archer.
those as well.
In case you didn't realize, I'm an archer, guys. Hey.
Whoa.
You have another 3 squares of movement. Do you want to move at all?
No, I'm gonna stay right there so I can keep an eye up top.
Okay. Enemy turn. Jeff, please roll 44 damage.
Oh god.
At least 3 times.
Meat grinder, go.
Oh. Sorry, actually almost forgot. Mako, when Mako moved down there, this wizard down here's ready spell went off,
Uh-oh.
and it's gonna shoot you with magic missile.
Which one?
This guy down.
No, I mean, Wolf or Vinny?
Oh, let's do 2 Vinny, 1 Wolf.
That's rude. But okay.
Alright, so that is 8 damage to Vinny, 4 damage to Wolf. To Mako.
Ow. 8 to me.
Yeah.
And then 4 to Pupper.
Popper.
So, okay, so he's back down, he's down to 7 HP. Alright.
So Nat, you want me to do this 3 times?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one was 12. The second one was 12.
That's a
Jesus
dead wretched.
Christ, man. And the third one was
What
12.
the hell?
Good rolls!
Okay,
Okay, so you kill 2 wretched, and this
Fucking-
Shadar is currently insubstantial, so it takes half, so it takes 6, so it's still up for now.
Ridiculous.
It's going to move up to Tay, poison its spiked chain, and go for the swing.
What's up, girl?
Hey, girl.
and that's a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits me.
Alright, so I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use my D4.
Your
Alright.
stream dice? Nice.
Yep.
Stream dice.
Alright, Kyle using his D4.
Oh,
Nope,
how do I do
you-
that?
/R, not R /.
Oh, thank you. There we go. So
Well, they-
14.
Okay, so you take 4 piercing damage from the spiked chain, and then you feel a poison course through your veins, but you're able to, with a odd stroke of inspiration that you cannot place, shrug it off. Because literally the DC was 13.
Ooh.
Hey, thanks, Jess.
And that's that one's turn. This one's gonna walk over here, see the time fuckery, and walk away.
Aww.
And this wretched's gonna move up and attack at Mako because they're at ground level.
Hey. I mean, that's
Uh,
rude. Why would you do that?
So that's a 5 to hit.
No.
It tried really hard. That's all I can say. This, the remaining one. What's that? Moves up about 10 feet towards you and calls out in Elvish, which currently I believe 2 of you can understand, but not the person she's addressing.
Nope.
Yeah. You fools, you ruined everything. I'll have your heads for this.
What is she saying?
Something
We're
about
stupid.
having our heads.
Oh, okay, alright. I feel less bad about doing murders now. Alright, that's
Doesn't
fine.
seem very happy.
And then she's going to jaunt over behind you
Oh, hey, how's it going there?
and use her spiked chain attack on you,
On Vinny or on Mako?
Vinny.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
That's only a 21 to hit.
You know,
Only.
that's, it's gonna do it. Yep.
And I need you to make a
Constitution.
dexterity save.
Oh, dex save. Oh.
Not poisoned.
19.
Oh, and you take 7.
Nice.
You will resist being restrained, and you take 7 damage.
Okay, I'm not looking too hot, but alright.
And she is insubstantial currently,
Like the other guys were?
like the other guys were.
Okay.
Partially insubstantial, I should say.
Cool.
Okay. Vinny!
Hey, how's it going? So you know what I'm gonna do?
Vinny. Representing Joyzy.
So I'm gonna do a hunter's mark on her,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna have Mako do a chomp bit, you know, the bitey at this broad's ankles. That's a 20 to hit
Oh, yeah.
for 12 piercing.
Just have to 6.
So strength
And
save
you make
DC
a
11.
Strength save.
Come on, get knocked on your ass. Sit down.
That's a total of 2.
Sit down. Shut up.
She's down.
All right, which means I get advantage on my sword.
Sword damage.
20 to hit for 11 piercing, plus
Halves to 5.
plus another 6 from hunter's mark.
Okay, so it's 11 plus 6, 17, halves to 8. So
Yep.
actually, she's taking 14 now.
Nice.
I am
Hunter's mark coming in. Favorite enemy plus Hunter's mark plus a good damage roll. Pretty good. Did you want to move or murder or something? You mostly already did.
no, I'm just gonna sit here and just stare at this lady and just be like, how'd that feel? Good?
Do you get your offhand attack or
No,
do you-
because I use my bonus action for the hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark.
Gotcha.
Zeke.
Okay. I'm gonna use. I have a question. Maintain.
I'm missing it.
Can I cast a non-concentration spell while maintaining concentration on the
Yes.
dagger thing? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on the dude that's above Tay.
Sure.
Hey, thanks.
He makes a wisdom save, and that one is wounded.
Yeah. So it's a 1d12, right?
Yeah, and it gets I don't think that's saving. Yeah, that's an 8.
No. 1d12. Wow, man. I don't get any
but-
pluses on that.
You do not, but that's actually exactly enough to down that guy.
Hey.
As you
Hey.
There's a little bong, and you watch as his body decays. This very smooth visage that these Shidarkai have gets cracked and mottled and wrinkled as the life flows out of him. You can almost see its soul leave its mouth.
I'm melting.
Basically.
Is that all?
I'm gonna move past Tay up by the stairs.
There?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Cool. Tay.
So the caster is currently knocked prone, right?
Yep.
So all of my attacks would be a disadvantage if I use my bow.
If you walk up next to her, you'll be even roll because you have disadvantage from being within 5 feet of a melee combatant, but you have advantage because you're attacking from within 5 feet on a prone target.
Or you can shoot the fuck behind me.
Or you shoot the wretched who's trying to bite the wolf.
I don't appreciate
yeah,
people
yeah.
biting my ass.
I'm gonna start with shooting the wretched.
Okay.
Damn.
And that is one neatly dead wretched.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Woo! New things.
Take one additional action and shoot the caster.
Do you want to move up to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Sorry, I did it for you.
That's okay, thank you.
I'm used to Zeke. And did you want to drop one of your arcane shots on that?
I was about to. Stop.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Spoilers. Like, but I decide after I hit. I don't decide beforehand.
Oh, is it? I thought it was on attack. My bad.
It depends on the one. There's some that like you have to decide beforehand, but most of them it's decide.
Okay, so 23 hits.
Yeah, and I'm going to use my concussive arrow.
What's
So
that
she
do?
makes a con save.
It's a constitution save. These are both homebrewed things that Nat and I worked on.
And that's a 7.
So she is stunned
Damn.
for one
Nice.
round.
One slim round of stun.
If I'm
Okay.
not mistaken,
She does take the 9 damage also.
stun.
Oh yes, 9 damage. Oh yeah, that one doesn't add any more damage. But she's still insubstantial, so she
Yes.
takes 4, so
So
she takes 18.
So because she's stunned, she is considered incapacitated, which means she can't take actions or reactions.
She can't do shit, and you all get advantage to hit her.
Attack rolls have advantage and automatically fail strength and dex saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Stun is OP.
Done good. It's not as good as paralyzed. Paralyzed is also auto crits.
Alright,
All right.
my turn.
Good turn, Tay. Do you want to move back away from her?
Yeah, probably should.
Cool.
Just walked up, stunning shot.
You just point blank in the chest, concussive blast. He looks up at you with like glazed over eyes. You walk away. It's their turn, so she is stunned, can't do jack. And this last remaining caster is gonna think about its life choice a little bit.
Resigns.
And it's going to step into the circle. As it steps into the circle, it begins bleeding from its pores, little slits
Ugh.
just along its arms and face. And it's going to begin invoking an incantation,
Oh, that's bad.
That's real bad.
which it does not succeed in fulfilling yet.
We haven't even seen this guy yet, have we? We don't even know it's there.
No,
Yeah,
but
I
you,
can't see
you
that.
definitely hear her now.
Okay.
Vinny.
So
She's
I hear this person in the other room chanting shit.
Yeah?
I'm gonna be like, Mako, wrong target, whip around. Yeah. And I'm gonna have Mako run right up to this person. I don't know if a thing
Okay,
happens.
so as you jump into the ring, you and Mako each take 1d6 slashing damage.
Ow.
Oh shit.
So you each take 2.
Oh, that's fine. Well, I mean that's not fine really, but that's fine.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been because all right. So Mako's at 5 health. I'm at 10. This is fine.
So now if it happens again, Mako could just drop.
Yep, pretty much. All right. So Mako gonna do the bitey bite.
Yep.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Humanoid, right?
Yep. So 9 damage.
9 damage and then strength save.
Strength save. Succeeds with a 19.
Damn. All right. And then
Vinay.
Vinay is gonna do. This fucking sound like I'm talking like Forrest Gump here. Janai. Fuck. All right. So main hand, 18 to hit for 6 damage.
Alright, looking fair enemy. Yeah, that hits.
And then offhand.
She's gonna make a couple concentration checks.
Oh yeah. And that's a 20 to hit for 7.
Oh yeah. But she seems to be making a concentration checks so far. She's taking 27, still up, but not looking good.
Wow.
Fails the third concentration check, loses the incantation.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Get out of here with that shit.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in melee range and be harrying the shit out of this person because I don't
Alright.
trust them.
Zeke.
Something
I'm gonna
bet
move-
me.
I'm gonna move up to here. Let me right there, that one. And I'm gonna do Thunder Wave, stand and just blast him into the wall.
Yeah, okay, no, yeah, actually, that won't hit anybody.
We're okay.
It shouldn't hit anybody,
No,
right?
you're fine. You're fine.
I got real
Okay.
panicky.
It's a moment where you wish you took Burning Hands though, because they auto fail deck saves, and Burning Hands is a deck save, but Thunderwave's a con save.
Okay.
Oh.
But you get what you get. That's a 15.
Oh, against what?
Your spell
Your
save
spell
DC.
save DC.
Which is.
You have 16 intelligence.
Yeah.
It's 13.
Click the spell,
All right.
because it should automatically show everything. There you go.
Oh.
wow,
that's
you
easy.
did shit for damage.
Damn,
Wow,
man, I
it
should
takes
have done Toll the Dead again.
2.
Does he take any damage from being blasted into the wall?
Half.
Well, it takes half damage, and it only gets pushed if it fails its save.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Well, I wanted to try something cool. Well, whatever.
I mean, bad luck.
Yeah.
Bad rap.
Uh,
Bad rap. Bad
Tay.
rap. Bad rap.
I guess you have 1 square more movement. Do you want to move away from the caster into towards the main room?
Yeah. I'd like to move away from him. I don't.
Okay. Now is Te.
Oh, Tay.
I'm gonna move past. So I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move to here, right?
Yep.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
So
I'm actually,
so you have to shoot at. Oh, you're doing it. Yeah, it depends. Which one you're going after?
what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Oh, if you're gonna go after the stunned one, you get advantage if you're within 5 feet because it no longer gives disadvantage from being within melee. But I didn't realize you're going after the one trying to invoke the ritual, which makes actually a lot of sense.
Yeah, the one is invoking ritual. Because the other one's kind of not threatening right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
That'll hit.
And I'm actually
Uh,
going to use my second shot. And
I'm just
actually...
gonna save you that because your arrow splits her forehead open.
Hey.
Oh, shit. Cool. Okay.
Just out into the back, out the left eye.
I was gonna use the pushing arrow and push her out of the ring. But okay.
That would've been pretty good,
Nice.
but didn't need it.
Alright.
That you?
That's me.
All right, and she is no longer stunned, and then it's her turn, so she's gonna stand up.
Oh, I'm the obvious target here.
She looks at you a moment. You can be of use to me, she says in common this time. Makes a little gesture. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, charisma.
Oh.
Oh shit. Ha!
So she steals your highest level spell slot.
Ooh.
What?
What does that mean?
Whatever the highest level spell slot you have remaining, she gets.
Oh, okay. She took one of my level 1 spell slots.
That's what I thought. But you do what you do.
She steals it and then goes,
To me.
never mind, you're not that useful.
I'm all
I
out of
tried.
roll too, so
Um,
should have done Toll the Dead.
all right. And then she's going to cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
Let's start with 1 attack at Zeke.
Uh-oh.
That's a 9.
Nice.
that
Shoot
does not
one of the
hit.
blasts at Tay as she invokes a spell and shoots out like 1 blast of fire, another blast of fire for a 10.
That does not hit.
And is just repetitively feeling betrayed and like you failed her, Zeke. She's gonna shoot you 1 more time
Fair enough.
for a 19.
Ooh.
That'll hit. Yeah.
That does not hit, please. 2.
That is 8 fire damage.
Okay.
Man, I kind of wish she should shot me.
Yeah.
I can see you.
I have a really cool spell I want to do, but
Mr. Absorb Elements.
yes. It's such a cool spell.
I
Yeah,
love that
it's
spell.
pretty good. I'm kind of surprised you didn't do it on the glyph.
I hadn't thought about it at the time.
That makes sense.
We're
right.
still learning our characters.
It happens. And then she's gonna move to there. Vinny. So you start your turn in the thing. You and your wolf each take a d6 slashing damage.
No, stop.
And that is 6. So wolf down.
Wolf is down.
Water wolf down.
Son of a bitch. Alright, so, Wolf is down. And I'm actually gonna hop off of the saddle and be like, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Mako, I promise.
You're just gonna leave it there getting hurt?
Oh, yeah, because he's gonna take damage again, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's an automatic failed death save.
Oh, no.
I think we might have this, mage man. Why don't you pull your wolf?
Because I'm not that strong.
Neither
not
are
that
we.
hard.
Yeah, neither are we, man. I mean,
Actually,
really.
I have to tell you, because of the way the grappling rules work, technically there's no chance of failure.
We're a deck
Oh.
party.
Yeah, you know what? Let me pull him out then. Because I'm gonna feel like shit otherwise.
So it takes your action to grab, and then it's half speed movement to drag.
That's fine. So I can move 3 squares total?
Yeah,
1, 2... Alright, so I'm just gonna pull him up against the wall here.
seems good.
Um...
And you have a bonus action.
Yeah, I can't do anything though.
You
No,
have
really.
good- you have
Because it
good
takes
berries.
an...
You could re-target Hunter's Mark to the mage as you go by, unless he's already on that one.
It's still on her.
Okay, never mind then.
Something for you, Nat, that might be cool and useful for you as the DM. If you select a token, there's a thing that looks like a weird circle disc thing.
Oh, I've been doing that for the other things. I forgot to do it for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, that's good for Hunter's Mark and also for bodies so that we remember what's there for us to loot. If you do the X, it just shows like, hey, this is a dead target, but it leaves the body on the map.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. Learning.
Could you feed your wolf a good berry?
No, it's an action to feed a good berry.
Yeah. Zeke, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, she's gonna make a wisdom save. That's a 6.
That won't succeed.
Ooh!
I like it.
You-
Yeah.
As you told the dead on her, you add about 20 years to her
Nice.
on the spot. And she is now just a little, like, almost Fisher Line earthquake wrinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna move. I don't know, man. Forward 1 square. Yeah, that works.
Tay,
Shooting.
shooting.
Finish her off.
Shoot.
Get her.
That's a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
16 to hit does hit.
I'm gonna impact it.
Alright, strength save is a fail.
And that's an extra 2d6 automatically. So that's 7 plus 4 is 11. And she gets
And-
knocked back into that wall.
That will do it. As your arrow impacts her chest, it digs in and kind of almost like a little bit of a delayed blast. It sticks in and then blasts her rib cage open and her body
Oh.
against the back wall.
Oh shit.
And
Nice. Nice.
Okay, we're out of initiative?
Out of initiative.
Alright, I'm putting a berry in the dog's mouth.
I
Feed,
cast
wolf boy.
Mage Hand and just smack the dead wizard.
You were
lady.
successful.
Yeah.
Mako is at 1 health.
Yeah. So there's a big, ugly circle here, and this big red, glowing, pulsing gem about the size of a person. Everyone make an Arcana check.
Everyone?
Oh, anyone who cares to.
I do.
I
I would be
mean-
fascinated by this.
All right, with a 16, and having identified from the ritual, you could tell that this is the object that is being imbued as the anchor for the conduit between the planes.
I believe if we destroy this object, it'll close this portal. I think we should.
Right, but what's to say we're not gonna get stuck in this weird-ass world if we do?
That's a good question, but if we don't, what's to say what'll come through the portal?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I kind of like being, not in a weird-ass demon world.
Let's.
True.
We don't have to worry about we have no more threats. So why don't we just figure out what's going on, and then make some decisions.
Zeke, you do remember that there were 2 rituals, one to transport the keep and the other to open a conduit. So if that second ritual has been done, this keep is properly in the material plane.
Okay. Well, I believe, having studied the letter, if we
You're cutting in and out.
Destroyed it. Fuck, man! I broke the cord that plugs my mic in, and so I apologize. It's super annoying.
You need to fix that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just
Tell you about it
disappointed.
later. I'm annoyed as hell because it's a new mic. It's nice. I just broke the cord. Yes, I believe if we destroy this, the keep will stay. There were 2 rituals cast by this dead woman over here in the corner, and well, one of them was to bring the keep here, and one of them was to open this portal.
Well, you figure out a way to break the thing. I'm gonna check out the bodies here.
Okay.
No,
Well,
Crazy-
as
Good.
part of that, I'm gonna go check out the dead lady that was talking to us, that was speaking Elven, the
Yeah.
one that kind of seemed like a boss of some sort.
Yeah. And Tay, what were you doing?
Like, crazy idea, like, we could just keep the keep. If it's just gonna stay here. Win-win.
Party house.
Yo.
I do like the
Okay.
idea of a party house. Yes.
So as you loot the bodies, you find 1 more healing potion, basic. You find 80 gold worth of assorted coins and platinum and gold.
Jeez.
And her armor is fire-resistant elven chain. So that is +1 chain shirt that can be worn by anyone, even though not proficient, and it gives resistance to fire damage.
Plus
Requires
1
attunement.
chain, and it's
Sure.
fire resist.
Yes. And it can be worn by anyone.
But chain gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Chain shirts do not.
Oh, they don't.
Or this one doesn't. It's the elven chain
Mithril?
magic item.
Mithril, right?
Yeah, it's mithril-y. It's like it's the classic elven super light chain. Like wizards can put it on and get 16 AC.
Chain shirts are chain mail or no, chain shirt.
Yeah,
Hey, how does that sound with my audio?
it's okay.
Is that all right? Okay.
Mhm.
The webcam has a mic on it. I
Yeah.
switched to that to see
Wow,
if that'll
that's-
work better.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, all right. I am preemptively volunteering as the tank to bear the burden of that AC.
That'll up your AC by another 1.
So that'd be 17 AC.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't need it. I've
Well,
got
it's Dex mod
mage
up to
armor.
2 because it's medium armor. So
yeah.
it'd
So it
be
puts it
actually
at 16. Well, because it's a 14 for a chain shirt and then +2, so that makes it
Oh,
16.
I thought chain shirt was I thought chain shirt was 13.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
So 15. Oh, so it puts it at 16. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah. And then it's
And
fire resistant.
And like I said, anyone can wear it.
Yeah. All right. Hey, there was some good shit here. So what do we do about the crystal?
Oh, I haven't had a chance to explore it. Well, I guess I'll go take a look.
You're pretty sure simple methods such as smashing it may work.
I believe if we smashed it, that would work. Everyone back up. Everyone back up. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, but I'm gonna use my Chrono Stutter to delay the spell up to 6 seconds so that I can back away from it.
So you drop that and run,
Yeah.
and then it goes kaboom.
Do you want me to roll for that, or?
Roll me 2d8, and then it's actually vulnerable to thunder, so it'll be doubled.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
18, as you blast it, the crystal shatters into hundreds, thousands of pieces potentially. Also, there's certain magic in this ring in the middle of the room that also seems to fade along with that. And suddenly, light begins streaming into the windows. Just very
Nice.
sudden, very basic, like beginning of the sunrise before the sun's even up light.
Oh.
Well, it seems like that solved it.
Yeah, that was real interesting. We should probably check out the upstairs as well.
Yeah.
Hang on one second though. I want to just don't mind me. I'm a scavenger. Vinny's gonna grab some of the shards from the crystal and just put them in his bag.
Yeah, I
Sure.
was gonna say I'm gonna take a little piece of that too.
You
I
all
can
can get a
examine
few
it.
pounds of a few pounds of that if you want to spend some time collecting it. It's a little sharp, but if you're careful, you're fine.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just
Right.
want to grab
Cool.
like a handful.
Sure.
What were we calling that?
The bloodstone crystal shards.
Bloodstone crystal shards. Cool.
So, abridging things slightly, as you exploring above is a small observatory with some observational equipment that's worth 200 gold that you could sell quite easily, but nothing else obscene to find. As you venture back out of the keep, you are treated to the most glorious sunrise over the slopes of Kenneth Roads. Playing against the horizon, you see a flash of green followed by streaking yellows and purples, and finally it settles into reds against the floating chunks of earth in the sky that populate this area. You see the black bark of the wooded areas surround the city, and you are treated to a sight of peace. And unless anyone has anything else drastic they'd like to do, I think that's where this session ends.
All right, that was amazing.
Cool.
Ruby. Yeah, that was fun.
All right,
I will get fix my mic by next Friday.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
God damn it, man.
All right, so what I like to do with all D&D games is at the end of the session, we will go around, find out where we can find everybody on social medias or whatnot, and then just do a quick what was your favorite part of the night, and then we will call it quits. So let's start with our wonderful DM, Nat.
I think my favorite part of the night was right at the end there. I think that moment where everyone looks at the map and sees all the dangerous things and they go, "Oh crap, we might die," but then they soldier through and survive. It's that's the edge, the bleeding edge of the difficulty that you're always aiming for. I love hitting that.
Oh, and you came close. You almost killed my wolf like 3 times today,
Oh yeah.
and you almost
Um,
killed me twice.
Yeah, and you can find me on Twitter at ncrime. Also, I'd like to do a shout out to my friend Connor Bow. He designed this map that we're using today. You can find him at Gentleman Bow. He's a good friend and a good guy.
Awesome.
He posts a map every day, basically.
Cool.
I will have to get everyone's things and do like a Nightbot a command so that it posts links, but I forgot to do it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, and Kyle.
You can find me at Alan Devich. That's ALLENDEVICH on Twitter. And my favorite part was when that body was an illusion and it blew up in the fire because that was funny as shit.
Kyle,
I felt a little rude because I looked at Glyph of Warding and it's like 5d8 damage, and I may have toned it down by a d8.
Thank you.
You did not kill the dog that way. Congratulations.
Kyle, shout out your thing.
Oh, yeah, and you can find me about launching a podcast called Prison Pals. It's going to launch on June 19th. It's like, I don't know, like super gay.
Fun.
I mean, yeah, I approve. I'm excited to be able to listen. All right, and Senior Hef.
I think my favorite thing was you not pursuing the bad guy and rescuing from the certain death. It was nice. I appreciate that.
He's my
You gotta
buddy.
Take care of your pets, man. Can't let your pet
Character
die.
moment. Get your
Yeah, man.
pet
I get
to
it. I can dig it, man. I'm not on a lot of social media. I've got a Twitter that you can go look at if you'd like. It's at I think
House
the
of Pain.
_house_pain7. But the last time I updated it was like 4 or 5 years ago. So you can go look at what I've written in the past. Great. It's fun. It's funny. You'll love it. There's some stuff that's very topical.
I don't know. You're
For
gonna be
5
famous on here
years
now.
ago.
You might want to get back into it.
I just don't have I don't spend a lot of time on social media. So
Oh, it's fun for D&D.
yeah, that's about it. That's what I
Join
got.
the community.
I do a lot of stuff on Reddit, so that's my social media, I guess. Yeah.
As for myself, you can find me on Twitter at arch_DND. You can also find me running the Lucky Die Podcast Twitter account, which is at TLDpod. I am a cast member on Lucky Die Podcast, so if you do not watch it, go watch it. What are you doing? Or listen to it. What are you doing? My favorite part, oh boy. I think it was just getting into the adventure in general, being able to start exploring our characters and bringing them together and seeing what the hell happens. I think the dynamic we have in this party is kind of funny, because we've essentially got a senile old man, a drunk, and a street rat.
I'm not a drunk, guys.
I mean, you'll get more development over time, Tay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One time.
Well, now I'm gonna have the awkward thing where I barely know Kyle and Arch out of the side of this, so I'm gonna start thinking of them as their character names, and it's gonna be a problem.
Yes, Rethix, I do run the TLD Pod Twitter account. Because
I run the Prison Pal Twitter account.
Ew, what a nerd.
Twitter buddy.
How do I see what's going on Twitch? I can't see.
You gotta open up Twitch itself.
You basically tune into the
I'm
stream.
pretty sure I'm the old man in this group, so
You
not
are.
just character-wise, but
You're
actual
playing your character,
actual
Jeff.
age-wise.
All right.
Well, all right. So with all that being said, thank you all very much for watching. We went a little bit over time, but I think that's okay because it was our first stream, and that was hilarious and amazing. And we did murders and role plays and made some money and magic items. Oh my god, Elven chain shirt. Yes, please.
Yeah.
And we will see you all next Friday for session 2 of Vanguards of the Horizon. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Me.
I just logged on to